am starting a Madden 25 Express franchise with my Tennessee Titans, and this series doesn't stop until we win the first Super Bowl in team history. So here's our initial Titans roster that we inherit, beginning as an 81 overall team, 80 offense and 83 defense. This is definitely not the Titans offense that we're used to seeing. Pretty big change, you know, at the running back position. But the future of this franchise really lies on the shoulders of William Levis here. Unfortunately, only starts at a 72 overall, but he's just a second-year player. He has some good traits mixed in there, so there is potential, but at least Will has what's probably the best wide receiver room to throw to in team history. I mean, even without Derrick Henry, like, the running back room has a nice 1-2 punch, and the O-line's much better than what it was last year. But the success in the trenches here really are going to depend on how Peter Skoronski and our first-round pick JC Latham can progress. Now, moving on to defense is also an interesting group. It actually might be the best secondary in team history. I mean, not gonna lie, L'Jarius Sneed was a pretty big pickup. If T'Vondre Sweat can progress into some sort of superstar alongside Jeffrey Simmons, this D-line could become nasty. Linebacker definitely the weak link of the defense, but not completely terrible. Not to mention, we have the greatest punter in the history of football. Now, in this Express franchise series, we are going to be playing a few games throughout each regular season, and once we actually make the playoffs, we're going to play each game to try and make a run at the Lombardi, and each episode will contain a full season until we actually win a trophy. And we probably won't make any moves here at the beginning, because I want to see how the true 2024 Tennessee Titans will fare. Then I'll start cooking in the offseason. Now, what I am going to go and take my time to do is take part in this training camp. You can get some pretty freaking big upgrades. See if we can get Calvin Ridley upgraded. My first drill of the franchise, and I actually somehow got gold. Now, let's see if that actually got us an upgrade. We did get an extra skill point. So I told you guys, it was so important to try and complete the training camp. We haven't even played a preseason game yet. We're already improving our team. Man, that's a pretty big upgrade for just completing training camp. Let's see if we can improve Will a little bit. Got to admit, I suck at this target passing, so I've got to lock the frick in. Actually hit 2 at a time. That's huge. Yo, at least that last rep got me bronze. No skill point, but did get some XP. Ooh, so you can't do multiple drills with the same player. Let's see if we can get Tajee Spears up to an 80 overall. You know, at least I think we're off to a decent start. We're gonna get some extra points if I celebrate into the end zone. It's just so much easier than the quarterback target passing. We actually broke 130,000 points. Surely there's gotta be a skill point upgrade for Tajee. Dude, training camp is such a massive dub. We're up to silver with Malik Willis in this pocket presence drill. Like, I don't know if we got gold in us. We got gold. That's crazy. At least the backup QB got a skill point. Let me try and get Traylon Burks upgraded. That's a dot. Oh my gosh, that was almost another dot. I don't think we're gonna get gold, unfortunately. Oh, that DB's clamping us. That's silver. Yo, at least still good enough for a skill point. Oh, we could even try and upgrade our young rookie tackle. Not gonna lie, not really sure what I'm doing here, but I'm not here for a good time, here for an interesting time. I think I just knocked the balls away from my quarterback. Don't let the balls hit Will. Oh no, ball coming in hot. We got it. I'm not gonna lie, I am locked the frick in right now. So many balls flying towards my quarterback right now. Get the ball, JC. Oh no. Dude, this is stressful. Come on. Knock the balls away. Knock the balls away. Getting so close to accidentally hitting my own quarterback. If I get in that red spot, everything's ruined. I got gold. I got gold. Let's go. How in the world did that happen? We're going to have a 99 rated team at the end of training camp. Well, I want Jeff Simmons to get better. Obviously, I got to sack the quarterback. I have like 20 seconds to do so. And these things are getting in my way. Jeff, please, we have 10 seconds, brother. Come on. Okay, whoa. Just get to the quarterback. Get to the quarterback. We missed the multiplier, but don't care. Locked in right now, boys. Can't fail. Too close to the quarterback. Get past one more. Almost went out of bounds. Got the big hit. If we get one more, that's another gold. Kind of struggling, though. Come on, Jeff. One more man to beat. Get past him. Come on. Shed the block. Not good. Not good. Come on. Let's go. Will Levis goes down. Another gold medal in the bank. And we get another upgrade. With a tackling drill that I'll probably give to Harold Landry. Not gonna lie, tackling in open space is not necessarily my forte. Honestly, we're gonna be lucky to get silver. Yo, that's crazy, but I'll take it. Oh no, that ruins it all. I'm so sad. Oh, that's so sad. Hey, we got silver. Oh, we were super far away. Yeah, well, that's like what half the reps looked like. At least I still got silver, so maybe that means we got another skill point. Let's go. Oh, now we try and upgrade L'Jarius Sneed. Got a pick, so we got ourselves bronze. We need silver, though. Let's go. That should be silver. Let's go. Are we going to get gold? Okay, so, like, I don't think gold's in our future, unfortunately. Yeah, at least we got silver. Another skill point. Now that same drill, but in the red zone, and I guess we'll use the youngster Roger McCreary. What a start. Roger McCreary's the best cornerback of all time. 3 picks in 3 plays. No way he caught that. That's so unfortunate. I mean, we got off to such a solid start, we actually did get gold. I mean, I actually can't believe how many skill points we've got. Now trying to upgrade our kicker and punter, hitting that target's freaking impossible. Like, these training camp drills are actually so much fun to do, at least for the first time. Not gold, but we'll take silver. More skill points. Not gonna lie, I'm not really the best at cough and corner punts, so hopefully they'll take a bounce in here. And think they do? Well, unfortunately, I'm not a good punter. But training camp literally just gave us so many skill points to improve our team with. Gotta make sure I pay attention to our messages throughout the season because my GM's trying to get me to trade for Mekhi Becton. He's a 75 overall, but I don't think we need him. Let's finally play ourselves a preseason game. We got the dub. Now, I am gonna try and pay attention to all the storylines this first season. First thing's a message from our offensive coordinator. Oh, we gotta get ready for position battles. Our first press conference as the head coach of my Tennessee Titans. It's the proud moment right here. You should be having a left-end position battle. Which stat will determine the winner? Probably most sacks or most tackles for loss. Perfect, we'll check back in a few weeks. Quick question about Daniel Brunskill. What do you have him working on in training camp? Need up that impact blocking. Fans will be excited to hear that. So my lineman's been working all camp and received a +2 to impact block. Like I told you guys, it is so important that you do all these storylines, all these press conferences if you want your team to be upgraded to the max. Well, now we're going into a conversation at practice. Jeff Simmons wants us to be honest with him. Dude, I just want him to be more of a leader. Feels like he can trust me, so he's gonna take our advice. Changes his personality trait. I'm not gonna lie, like these scenarios are actually pretty dope. What are the odds we go undefeated in the preseason? 0%. Hopefully we can bounce back with a win against the Saints. Dub. So our defensive coordinator is wondering if I'm ready for the team culture speech. I'm ready, Aaron. This morning I want to talk to you about our team culture. Our culture defines how we play every single week. Oh, look at Will in the meeting. What culture do you want us to embrace? Ooh, it's tough. I want us. Oh, what do I want to upgrade to? It's so fast. I want to be physical, play with toughness, hit hard on defense, and tackle better than anybody else. An offense will break tackles and push opponents with their offensive line. So I'm talking about. We love it, Will. My gosh, every player on their team will receive a +3 boost for the entire season in tackling on defense and run blocking / breaking tackles on offense. Again, do your press conferences, do your team meetings. Doesn't surprise me that Sebastian won the position battle. We earned some trust. Dude, I think our team might be all 100 rated at this point. Unfortunately, though, bad news, we do have to go and cut 22 players. Unfortunately, Ty will be our last cut. Like, there's no point to have 2 active punters on the roster. So it's officially time for the start of a brand new season. We will be playing week 1 against the Bears. We have a lot of stuff to take care of first. I'm going to be kind of conservative and say our objective is to win 7 wins. Coach, going into the season, what area of the team are you worried about the most? Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably our defense, potentially. Lost quite a bit from the front 7. So if the defense is weaker, what part of the offense is the strongest? That's 100% going to be the passing attack with all the good receivers we have. No, I don't want to be more specific. Actually, JK, 100% wide receivers. Now, what would a successful season look like statistically? Asking a lot of questions, huh? That's a tough one. 4,000 passing yards. We're aiming for the moon. Oh no, what happens if we break this promise? Because 4,000 yards is a lot, dude. But with that, it is finally time to jump into my first game of Madden 25. Hopefully we can start this season off 1-0. We gotta take down first round pick Caleb Williams. Oh, I completely forgot there's a brand new kicking meter, kind of like college football 25, and we have the new kickoff rules here. So hopefully we don't allow a lot of kick returns for a touchdown. It's going to be interesting to see if it's harder or easier to return kicks in the game now. 76 overall rookie Caleb Williams. Hopefully he doesn't have a historic NFL debut. I mean, this is another offense that has a lot of weapons. We have to be careful. They run the ball with D Swift first play. Quick pass. Oh, that's 3rd and inches. 3 and out to start this season would be massive. What a statement that would be against a really good offense. Play action pass. We got the Caleb Williams. 4th and inches. 3 and out. This, my friends, is a new era of Tennessee Titan football. Oh, we really need this guy to have a big season and start progressing and get up there towards like an 80 overall at least. Start off with a quick little Tony Pollard run for 2. Wide open Chigakonkwo for the first down. Play action. Another just wide open receiver. Tyler Boyd for 5. Failing to practice impulse control as we go hurry up. Little toss play. Good thing oh, never mind. So first time going 5 wide this season. Maybe look for somebody underneath here. Get that in there. Oh my gosh, that should have been a first. Fortunately, we also have to punt. Fumble, get the ball. Get the ball, please. Let's go. What a play. Oh my gosh, dude. 29, who is that? That's Brownlee Jr., the cornerback out of Louisville. Oh my gosh, that might be one of the best individual plays, dude, I've ever seen. Runs down there, big hit, forces a fumble, and while he's on the ground, recovers it on his own. Dude, that has to be one to run through a freaking wall. Gotta make the most of it. Got to. And we just don't. Let's get Tajay Spears his first carry of the season. Big gain. That's why Titans fans love them some Tajay. Got to punch this in. D-Hop, easiest touchdown you'll see all season. And people say he's washed. Now, unfortunately, the Bears have the ball in plus territory. Hopefully, we can keep them from tying things up. At this rate, though, it's not looking good. That's the end of one. I gotta say, it's been a pretty good start. Hopefully, we can hold on for another 3 quarters, though. Come on, get to the quarterback, please. How's he complete that? Oh, that's enough for the first. Come on, come back to it. That should have been a pick. Handoff up the middle. DeAndre Swift going nowhere. Massive hit there from 34. Big play. Time to get off the field here and let the Bears settle for 3. Absolutely nothing deep here. Make him run. Come on. Big hit him. Make him fumble. Caleb hangs on to it, but the Bears are going to be held to a field goal. Little jet toss action here to DeAndre Hopkins for 4. Hiding out in the backfield. That's Nick Vannett, by the way. Chick makes a nice little grab, makes a 3rd and manageable at least. Calvin Ridley, please, 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 please. Bang. Dot. Now let's make this a 2-possession game here. Okay, what's the flag for? Is it like offside or something? Should have just thrown it deep. Calvin Ridley hangs on. Right, that's a pretty big hit. D-Hop over the middle. D-Hop, 2nd touchdown of the half. Who in the world said he's washed? Oh no. We want to definitely keep the Bears out of the end zone here. Well, just like that, they have the ball within the 30. Come on, get to the quarterback. Please, please take him down. Thank God. He honestly might be knocked out of field goal range here. I'm going to continue to bring pressure even though it's 5 wide. Don't really like this. Pick! Oh my gosh! Don't get beat deep here. You know what? I'll have to settle for a field goal. I mean, it's better than a touchdown. Now, what are the odds I could actually get into field goal range here in 17 seconds? I mean, we'll take some free yards here from Chig. Come on. Make the grab. Get down. Timeout. What a drive. Literally perfect execution. That, once again, puts us up by 2 possessions going into half. I have to say, that was a pretty clean half of football from yours truly. And yes, for those wondering, game difficulty is set to all Madden because I want it to be the toughest challenge possible. It's our first kick return of the year. And for a second, I thought we were about to get our first special teams touchdown of the year. Unfortunately, we might be going 3 and out here. Now, if Tajay Spears has anything to say about it, first down. That's why he's so dangerous. You know, Will Levis has a little speed, too. The block on the outside. Dude, that's a big run. Diop on the comeback. Beautiful route. Beautiful ball placement. Pick up this centimeter with Tony P all day. Look what the defense is giving us. It's Calvin Ridley, who I thought for a second might get his way in the end zone. Oh, no. 4th and 1. Oh, we got to bring in the ever so reliable Tajay Spears. Oh no, oh no, oh no, nightmare. All right, keep moving forward, try to force a safety. I mean, not quite, but close. Oh, that's just not what we're looking for. That's just not good. We might be getting off the field though. 4th and inches, they're going for it. If we get the stop here, dudes, it actually might be the game. Surely they run it. They don't actually. That's a stop. That's a stop. Going nowhere. Questionable decision from the young rookie quarterback. That, my friends, is what you call growing pains. You should be throwing the ball there. Will Levis is hyped up. I'm hyped up. Calvin Ridley goes up, makes a big catch. Chigakonkwo. Ooh, I thought he was going to get in. Last time we were here, bad things happened. Not this time, though, because Will Levis is going to use his legs, as that's going to do it with a 27-13 final. That means a 1-0 start to the season. Hopefully, we can make it 2-0 next week. I have a press conference first. How do I feel about the season opener result? Very happy. But who deserves the most credit? Honestly, probably the defense. But who got the game ball? That's interesting. I'm sure it's going to give them some sort of boost. Now, I'm going to be strategic. Who needs the biggest boost? Probably our linebacking core. Line straight through the skin of my teeth. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, let's see if we have what it takes to beat Aaron Rodgers and the Jets here at home. Not quite. On top of that bad news, we have 24 players ready to negotiate their contracts. Honestly, like, we have 71 mil available for next year. I think we need to re-sign D-Hop, although he has zero interest in returning. I don't want to give him anything more than a 2-year deal, though. Like, I just don't know if he's going to accept this. Oh no, he rejected immediately. Now, I do want Caleb Farley to come back, maybe on a 3-year deal. I mean, he's a good special teams player and a cornerback number 4. He didn't make a fuss about it. Now, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna give Tyler Boyd any money. Like, he's about to be 30, so he's probably gonna go down in overall. Probably definitely need to draft a receiver in the upcoming draft, though. Now, Jack Gibbons, I would like to re-sign. He's happy to stay. Now, Elijah Molden, like, I'll just give you a base offer, but I'm just not gonna give you way too much. He kind of likes it, but kind of don't, so maybe we'll revisit it later. Now, Dylan Raduns, he does want to return, and like, it doesn't hurt to have good quality depth at offensive line, so we'll give him, you know what, even a 3-year deal. He's happy to take it. Oh, we absolutely have to bring back Ryan Stonehouse. We wouldn't be the Tennessee Titans without Ryan. You know what, dude? I'm going to give you a 7-year deal. I want you to be a Titan for life. And he came back with code for I want more money. Time to focus on a little scouting here. In the West, we're going to focus on defensive end, I believe. In the Central, we'll go with outside linebacker. Unfortunately, like, none of the things we need to line up are lining up, so I'm kind of just taking guesses. Well, here in the Northeast, I think I'm actually going to scout running backs, although we really don't need them. There's just a lot of running backs in this region. Unfortunately, just none of the stars really align for us here. Let's see now if we can avenge last week's loss against the Jets and beat Aaron Rodgers' former team, and we won somehow. So I can actually attempt to re-sign D-Hop. I think I'm just going to have to give him a lot of money, and unfortunately, his overall is probably going to dip quite a bit too. He's being stingy. I probably could get him cheaper in actual free agency. Aw, this makes me so happy. Ooh, so let's talk about Will Levis and the way he's played up to this point. In your opinion, what has he done well so far this season? Interesting question. Honestly, don't know. I'm gonna say he's done a good job of avoiding turnovers. He's been impressive as far as that stat goes, says the reporter. Who deserves credit for how he's played so far? Dude, Will himself. I'll say offensive line because they're the ones that need the biggest boost. And look at that. The entire offensive line gets a 1,000 XP boost. I mean, the team just a few weeks in has already improved up to an 82, with an 81 offense and 84 defense. I mean, statistically, Will's kind of off to a slow start, only 3 touchdown passes, but like I said, dude, he's been efficient. We haven't really ran the ball too effective either. And our receivers' productions are about as even as it possibly could be. Honestly, I'd be shocked if we beat the Dolphins 2 consecutive seasons in Miami. We did get the win. Dude, we're off to a pretty good freaking start here. But unfortunately, the rest of our schedule is pretty gosh dang tough. Our OC's hitting us up about something here. Devondre Sweat and Quentin Bohanna's having a big charity event for My Cause, My Cleats. Dude, I have to choose? I mean, it's gotta be the Devondre Sweat event. Why can't I go to both? Oh gosh, immediately Devondre Sweat's texted me back about it. Oh no, he said if you made an appearance, we would have raised significantly more money. I thought I went. They wanted to see your intensity and how you cared about the team, not me. I'm gonna try to give him the best answer possible so he doesn't hate me. Nah, you should know that's not who I am, coach. I expected more out of you. This isn't good. I don't know what I did wrong. So the first mock draft of the season's out. I'm super interested to see who they got us drafting. Wouldn't pick until 26. They have us getting a receiver out of Auburn. Now, as mentioned already today, like, we could use a solid receiver, but there's a lot of scouting left to do on Toby. I think we're about to have ourselves an intensive team meeting. Big week this week. You know we're facing the Colts. Ryan Clark predicted they would win this week because they have the edge at quarterback. How do we prove him wrong this week? Well, Will, why don't you play better then? Gotta throw more touchdown passes than Anthony Richardson. Come on, Will. Will loves a challenge. So with that, I really hope we beat the Colts. Will Levis has more passing touchdowns than Anthony Richardson. We lost by a single point. That's so unfortunate. And he failed. For some reason, man, like even though he had 3 touchdowns on the ground, we're just like not able to run the ball at all. Oh, Will's not happy to lose. He's frustrated he didn't outplay Anthony Richardson. Oh no, is his morale gonna go down? This is like not the time of the season we need that. Gosh, the media is working me overtime this week. Ooh, coach, the fans are curious about the upcoming trade deadline. Do you have any plans to upgrade the roster? That's tough. You know what? Let's make a move. Why not? I'm a hype beast. So now I promised my fans, and they're happy to hear I'm being aggressive, so if I don't make a move, they're probably going to be mad at me. Oh gosh, now my OC's in on it. What position group are we looking to trade for before the deadline? Probably defense, one of the linebacker positions, maybe defensive end. So now apparently I have to go and trade for an 80 overall linebacker. And if we do, we'll earn plus 10 to morale and 7 staff points, but it has to be an 82 overall. So should I just go ahead and do it, get it over with, maybe see if there's some good linebackers out there on the trade block? Oh gosh. Unfortunately, not a lot of available talent. I mean, there's not many 82 overall outside linebackers in the league in general. There's literally like only one guy that makes any sense at all. That would be Alex Highsmith, but like I don't know if this is even possible. I mean, we could send 75 overall Arden Key the other way. They also need quarterback. How funny would it be if they would take Mason Rudolph back? We really don't have anything else we can trade away unless I do trade away Sebastian Joseph Day, who hasn't done too much for us this season. I don't want to have to trade away any draft picks, and I don't even know if this would be close, but we're going to submit it. Not close at all. Oh, dude, this might be a GG. Unless they'll take like a 3rd round pick from 2026. Like, is this enough? No. Again, there's just like nobody in that overall range that really makes any sense for us. Unless what we ended up doing was just getting like a half a year rental. We have some potential here. I know Arden Key has some years left on his contract, but I feel like we could do better in free agency if we had to replace him. So from here, I don't mind throwing in like a 6th round pick from 2026. We got our guy. Now hopefully our fans will be happy with me. I mean, technically we're now up to an 82 overall with an 85 defense. We'd like to get your take on how successful your play calling's been this season. Let's focus on offense. Asking specifically about how often your team converts red zone trips. Analytics tell us that a good team converts at least 50% of red zone trips into touchdowns. Is your team higher or lower than that? I think higher? I don't know. You're stressing me out. I'm wrong. Maybe you should give me more time to answer the question. I'm gonna take my anger out and beat the Bills this week. JK. We were literally their 2nd win of the season. That's gross. Forgot we have room now to sign a free agent if we want to. We'll grab the veteran Jerry Hughes here for the locker room morale. I don't want to suffer back-to-back losses, but it's gonna be super tough to travel to Detroit and come out with a victory. I told you so. Dude, our offense has fell off a freaking cliff the last few weeks. Oh, our offensive coordinator's letting us know they're doing a player-only meeting. I said that's not good. I think you should mention it as more than a team meeting and say what so much is happening. Pick the player you think's the best choice to lead the meeting. Pick quarterback that will influence the offensive line, tight end, and wide receivers. I need to make sure I know the personality trait too. I mean, I'm gonna pick Will Levis, so like, what are we doing? But for now, we're just focusing on the Patriots. Got L'Jarius Sneed answering questions. They're starting a rookie at quarterback, so Drake May is the starter. So what's the weakness we can exploit? He struggles with fumbles. This is actually really interesting how in-depth this is. What's L'Jarius Sneed think we need to do? Need to strip the ball every time we hit him. Yeah, that's a bold strategy. So we'll be successful if we can just force him to fumble once. At least L'Jarius likes the plan. Oh gosh, here we go. Talking about the players only meeting. I know we've been struggling. I'm hearing that you're gonna have a players only meeting. Can't believe you're doing it behind my back. Oh gosh, Will says, how do you know about that? Will's not happy. I'd like to have your input on who leads your meeting. Hopefully they'll let me. Hopefully they trust me enough. Well, Will, ironic enough, it's gonna be you. It literally says you. We need an impact of the wide receivers, tight ends, and himself. So just consider it. And I immediately get a text message. Hopefully Will says he's gonna lead it. Come on, show you're a leader, William. Just talk to Will Levis in the locker room. Sounds like it was a success. He's a team player, not a leader, so his impact on the wide receivers wasn't as big, but they'll play better for the next 3 games. You know what? That's a dub. So Levis did inspire D-Hop, Tyler Boyd, and Calvin Ridley, so they'll get +3 to catching, and he'll receive the same boost to deep, medium, and short throw accuracy for the next 3 games. So hopefully we see a spike in offensive production because of that, and hopefully that means we can beat the freaking Patriots here at home. We can't lose 3 straight games. If we lose this, we're out of the playoffs. We lost by by 2 touchdowns. What's going on? Yeah, me too, L'Jarius. Couldn't do enough against the rookie quarterback. Drake May must have went the frick off. Just execute better next time, L'Jarius. It's simple. Well, we have a message here about our trade deadline. How do you feel about the linebackers after the deadline? I mean, feel decent about it. Like, we added an 82 overall. Defensive coordinator agrees. And our team morale increased by 15, which is much needed because morale's probably down after losing 15 straight. I mean, it's not by much even after the plus 15 boost, but at least it looks like everybody's morale now is in the positive. Tony thinks the Chargers have really good defensive tackles, so Tony thinks we should run right at them. Ooh, I don't know if he can get 125 yards. He hasn't got it all year. He can score 2 touchdowns, though. Brother, we are beyond due for a win. Chargers are 4-4. We're about to make them 4-5 right here. Tighten up. Finally, we got back to the winning ways. Now, mock draft number 2 is out. We now probably have a much higher projected pick. Pick 12. They have us going defensive end. I would probably much rather have this D tackle. There's still plenty of time to go before the draft. Apparently, Tony didn't complete his goal. No way we lose to the 1-8 Vikings, right? If we can win, which we should with the season the Vikings are having, we'll be back up to 500 even after that terrible stretch we had and we lost again. Oh, no. The tips our defensive coordinator's giving us not really helping us out. God, we're dead last in the division, man. I don't even know if there's any hope for us. Honestly, if we want any chance at getting back into the playoff race, I think I need to jump in myself and try and beat the Texans here. Levis started strong in the season, but like these numbers just aren't too crazy. Gotta somehow outperform CJ Stroud today. Lose, and we're probably out of the playoffs for good. Huge play here, brother. Massive play. Get to the quarterback. Please. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and 1. Now, what do they do here? They're kicking the field goal. Blocked the kick. Didn't block it. He missed, though. What a start. We'll take every Mickey Mouse missed field goal we can get against us. Now, time to execute here offensively. And notice how he came out trolling the Texans and the Oilers jerseys. Hopefully, we can troll them with a win. Maybe, just maybe, please come down with it, Tyler Boyd. So much just almost happened. Almost a touchdown and a pick on the same play. 3rd down and 10. Unfortunately, I'm going to be kind of conservative here. Go with the screen pass. Not force any mistake, and this might actually be a touchdown. Perfect play call against the blitz, and that's a 1st down Titans. Chig down the seam, maybe. What a throw, and he dropped it. See if we can pick up another 3rd down and long. Chig on the drag. Up the field, that's going to be a 4th and short, isn't it? What do we do? Brother, we 100% go for this. Tajay Spears in the backfield. Big 1st down. Needed that. Play action. This should be a DeAndre Hopkins touchdown. Let's go. Gotta have that will. Tajay with the handoff, going nowhere. What do you know? Another 3rd down. There it is again. Please, 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 please. This time overthrown again. Will, we've got to be better. Oh, man. Gotta settle for the 45-yard field goal, but hopefully we'll actually make it. Kick is up. Kick is good. 3-0 lead. But I feel hard done by that it's not 7-0 right now. Yo, we simmed to the next key moment, and Devondre Campbell, our trade acquisition, came up with a big 20-yard interception return. So just like that, we got the ball at midfield. Tyler Boyd on the deep shot. He actually came down with that. That was a terrible decision, but sometimes as a quarterback, you just got to take your chances. Now, we 100% have got to punch this in for 6 one way or another. Boyd again. Over the middle. Oh, nice tackle. Take off with Will. Come on. Will Levis. Don't fumble. I got so scared he was going to fumble. Gotta have this. Tony Pollard. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was just a disaster from the get-go. Absolutely cannot fail here. Calvin Ridley, end zone, touchdown Titans, 10-0 lead, and I have to say, much deserved at this point. Cannot believe how well my defense has played so far. And that should have been a pick, honestly. We're going to get the ball back again. The chance to go up by 17 points. Well, unfortunately, we might have to immediately punt the football back. I just literally didn't get the ball off a single time that drive. I'm there. User pick. Jamal Adams, the veteran, with the pick. And look at that interception celebration, dude. I love it. Chunk it deep. D-Hop, please. Go and make the grab. He hung on to it. Let's go. This is what happens when you have one of the best wide receiver trios in all of football. Take the for sure yards. Tyler Boyd over the middle. Sets up for a 3rd and 2. Oh, that was almost so bad. But DeAndre Hopkins made it so good. Touchdown Titans, I told you guys. This man's still a top 10 receiver. I have to say, guys, no, I did not expect a 17-0 lead at halftime. And again, dude, just to confirm, I think we're just too good. Take off, William. Big run. Oh, Tony Pollard's breaking loose. Nice little spin move. Somehow got away and fumbled the ball. That's just not what we wanted to see. Oh, man, that was such a good run and just ended in such devastation. Now they get their turnover celebration. You're down 17-0. Come on. I'm there. Oh, my gosh. I got turned around. That could have been another user pick. Oh, no. Wide open. He dropped it. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Got caught out. Wide open receiver. Got caught on the wrong man. Open receiver, oh no, Dalton Schultz, touchdown Texans. Oh, I had so many chances to put this game away, and boys, they're right back in it, unfortunately. Calvin Ridley down the field, nice play. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, wide open, touchdown Titans. That's why we signed Tony P. He's dangerous on the ground and through the air. And we're right back on top, rightfully so, by 3 possessions. Get off the field here, and it could be the end. Oh, wow. Of course, I gotta hang in there. Tony Pollard out of the backfield. Oh, it's so close. I kind of just want to end it. To solidify the dub right here, we got the right man in the backfield to do so. Tajee Spears, first down, and that should be another Titan dub. Oh, wow, we actually get a Mickey Mouse last-second touchdown. I mean, the Texans hung in there, but 30-14, that was a pretty dominating dub. Will Levis hanging on to the football 100% was the difference in this one. First playoff bracket's out, and obviously we're not in it. Never know, though. There's still a lot of season left. Now we've got to choose some focus players to scout even further. We'll scout Kevin Trinkle, this outside linebacker. Do also want to look at this defensive tackle. And also, we're going to take a look at this offensive guard here. Hopefully those are all gems and we can draft every single one of them. If we can beat the Commanders, we'll be 6-6 on the season with a chance to squeak out a wild card spot. And we did win. Come on, let's keep it rolling here. Let's get a win against the Jags. If we win this, we'd be 1 game out of the AFC South, and we won again. Oh my God, what's happening right now? Now, unfortunately, we still are in just 3rd place, not in the playoff hunt, but still, a ton of things could change here. Apparently, have a linebacker breaking out. Jack Gibbons was flying around last week. He can get 5 tackles and a tackle for loss, and if he does achieve his goal, he'll get that dev trade upgraded, which is always a massive dub. Can't believe after losing 5 out of 6 games, we've won 3 straight, and we have got one massive last month ahead of us. Because honestly, if we lose just 1 more game, we're probably out. Let's see if Jack Gibbons at least broke out. Oh no, headed to the coach's office. Hopefully that means something good happened. Oftentimes on defense, it's not about individual goals or stats, and it's more about playing together as a team to do things well. I hear you, coach. I did want to do more. Oh no, does that mean he didn't get it? I need to keep the bigger picture in mind. Please tell me he just becomes an X factor. He earned XP, but didn't upgrade his dev trade, unfortunately. Can we just please beat the Colts here? Thank you. I mean, we're hanging in there to the very freaking end, dude, but I just don't know if we have what it takes. Like, we could come in last, we could come in first. We're still not in the freaking playoff picture, though. 1 win could literally change everything here. I know I've said it before, but if we do lose this game, it's pretty much 100% guaranteed we're out of the playoffs, and we lost by 4. Oh, we got so close. And unfortunately, I think it's pretty much confirmed that we're out of the playoff hunt. I mean, there might be a scenario out there in the universe that exists that we could potentially make it, but, like, it's just a very long shot. Texans probably dying for revenge when we embarrassed them in their home stadium earlier in the season. I mean, we won again. We actually finished 2nd in the AFC South. But unfortunately, dude, even with a 9-8 record, we don't make the playoffs. And you know what sucks even worse? We were literally the first team out. You know what? This was a good season to build a foundation upon. Now, I do want to see who the mock draft has us picking. We're probably picking like all the way down to like 20 now. Mock has us going Jaleel McMillian out of LSU. And I'm not going to lie, like, he kind of looks stink. I really don't know about that in the 1st round. But we finished the regular season with the 16th offense in the NFL, and defensively fell to 20th. I mean, honestly, not a terrible sophomore year for Will Levis. We've definitely got to do something about this running game. He didn't have a single 1,000-yard receiver, but we're super close to having 3. Kenneth Murray was a massive addition, looks like, in the offseason. Led us in total tackles. Harold Landry, 10 sacks on the year. Honestly, expected a lot more production from Jeff Simmons. He's our leader, and he's up to an 89 overall. Like, we need a little bit better, Jeff. Of course, Pat Mahomes leads the NFL in passing yards. Look at J.J. McCarthy in third. He also threw 21 interceptions. Lamar led the NFL with 45 passing touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. Brock Purdy threw 41 to 3. I'm assuming Lamar probably won MVP here. What a shocker. Josh Jacobs in Green Bay is a crazy combination. And Derrick Henry apparently loving life in Baltimore, unfortunately. And look at Saquon with 21 rushing touchdowns. Giants fans are not happy. Of course, you had Tyreek Hill lead the NFL in receiving yards. You had Jordan Addison come in second. Brandon Ayuk had 21 touchdowns. And Aiden Hutchinson led the league with 17 sacks. So before we reveal the 2024 Super Bowl champion, I did want to point out that we made some massive strides this first season. Like, it wasn't a complete failure. Like, we're up to an 84 overall, an 84 offense, and an 85 defense. Some young players on offense to build around. The only question mark in the offseason is really going to be the wide receiver trio. But defensively, we should be able to hold most of this group together for at least another season or two. Honestly, my guess is Ravens-Cowboys. Wouldn't be too mad seeing Lamar win a ring. Oh wow, we get back-to-back Niner-Chiefs season. The Ravens just cannot beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. What do you know, dude? The Chiefs went back-to-back Super Bowls. I'm telling you though, this is gonna be us soon. Hopefully we didn't have anybody retire. Jerry Hughes, and we're gonna have to look for a new kicker. Across the league, you have Harrison Smith's gone, Russell Wilson, Cam Hayward retires, Cam Jordan. Oh no, dude. When you see all these like good players retire, like, it starts to hurt your soul. So much talent just evaporated into thin air. Now we do have a post-Super Bowl mock draft, which still has us taking the wide receiver from LSU. What kind of storylines do we have here at the end of the season? Off-season workouts. Okay, I like that. Who do you want to talk to? Dude, definitely Jeff Simmons. We need him to get as good as humanly possible. Now, when we meet in the office, dude, things get serious. Coach, they told me you wanted to talk to me. Trying to figure out what you're focused on during the offseason, brother. Pass rush moves, getting off blocks, just getting better at being a defensive end. So, that sounds good. Simple enough. Here we go, Coach. Let's talk about the next few months. What's your plan for the upcoming offseason? Do we make a splash and upgrade the roster? Make sure we win the draft? I'm gonna make a splash and upgrade the roster. Any specific position or just the overall talent? Probably just the overall talent. Don't really have a specific position in mind. I can get better everywhere. On offense or defense, that's a tough one. Probably offense, because we're gonna have to sign a wide receiver, maybe two. Do you feel confident that you can improve the talent by training camp? I mean, I think so. To successfully meet this goal, you need to trade for or sign an offensive starter with an overall rating of at least 85. Although that's easy work. But maybe with a big free agent haul and a solid draft class, we can win the division and push for our first ever Super Bowl. Can we really turn this team into a Super Bowl contender? Oh man, we have got something to talk about here. That's why I didn't want to give him an extended massive contract, because he's already down to an 81 overall. Brother, he went down to 84 speed. Did anybody else go down that I need to note? I mean, at least Tavondre Sweat looks like an absolute monster. But brother, we have got a ton of moves to make here this offseason. One last time, I want to look over the players that want to renegotiate their contracts. And as mentioned in the opening episode, D-Hop doesn't want nearly as much money now. I think I'm just going to wait and see how cheap he is in offseason free agency. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with Tyler Boyd. Now, Traylon Burks, I am going to accept his 5th-year option, which now looking at the money might be a big mistake. Now, Nick Westbrook-Akine, I'll take him as a wide receiver number 4, number 5. This guy wants to stay a Titan for life, apparently. And then Elijah Molden, another guy that the Titans drafted. We don't have a lot of free safety depth. I mean, I'm not going to give you way too much. Like, I'm not going to overpay for you. And we do go 2 for 2 on depth players. But again, I want to see the wide receiver free agency class before we give these 2 guys money. And honestly, the rest of these guys, they can go. Just means we're going to have to spend this $52 million wisely. Before we advance into free agency, though, we do have a players meeting. Hopefully this is something good here. Oh, what's Tony Pollard want here? He really cares about being close to home. Would you change that about me? I mean, I kind of, like, as a coach, want him to care more about winning. I want you to care more about winning championships, Tony. You got to be mature here. I feel like I can trust you enough to take your advice. I'd like to think so as your head coach. So his motivation changed. But the moment we've all been waiting for, time to advance in the stage 1 of NFL free agency. Now, I do want to say, I think we are going to be sticking with Will Levis as our quarterback. Hopefully that development trait can increase this season. I said that because we're not drafting a quarterback. Here we go. Time to take a look at the first free free agency class in Madden 25. Please have some studs here. Got Amari Cooper. Okay, so I have a lot to think about here. Now, if I can't get Amari Cooper on like a 2-year deal, I'm gonna kind of give him a little lowball offer to begin with because he's kind of interested in joining. Not the get-go. Oh no, we're behind a bunch of teams. Like, do I just offer Keenan Allen a 1-year deal instead? I want to see who's all interested in Keenan Allen here. It's just us off the get-go. So maybe to save him money, I'll withdraw this Amari Cooper deal. I feel like he's gonna get like 20 mil a year. We can get Keenan Allen for so much cheaper. I mean, maybe I even take a shot at Deontay Johnson here. He'd be much cheaper. We can get him on a multi-year contract. Let me just offer him what he wants and see what he says. Fighting with the Raiders right now. So honestly, for the future of this team, I think I'm gonna withdraw this Keenan Allen offer and see if we can sign Deontay Johnson. Like 12 to 14 mil a year in cap hit isn't terrible. We've officially pulled ahead of Las Vegas. We still have 40 mil to spend, so let's see where else we can improve for the long haul. Isaiah Simmons at middle linebacker. Now, would this be worth the money? It'd be our highest overall, and we could just trade away Jack Gibbons potentially. Let me give you a little 4-year contract. I'll tune the money down just a little bit. We're leading for him too. Now, Jedrick Willis could be a massive addition. Literally, we could convert him to right tackle, and I would give him a long-term deal. I just feel like a ton of teams are going to be in on him. Gotta beat off the Rams somehow. We do need a kicker because ours retired, but I think I'm just going to wait and see who's available in free agency at the start of next year. And honestly, if we land Deontay Johnson, I really don't think there's a point in giving a bunch of money to Tyler Boyd and D-Hop. But one move that we could potentially make here is give a little offer to Marcus Davenport because we could probably get him for cheap. Oh my god, just kidding. 10 mil a year? Well, it looks like I'm going to be drafting a defensive end instead. Maybe I could offer a guy like AJ Epinesa instead, get him for a lot cheaper. And if anything, he could provide some quality depth. Micah Hyde really wants to be a Titan. I'm not going to give him anything over 1 season. I'm going to move the offer all the way down to 4 mil a year, which we're the only team in the hunt for now. So it's officially time to evaluate all our offers. Hopefully we can land all 5 of our targets. Looks like all we got was Isaiah Simmons. We're still negotiating with Micah Hyde and AJ. Micah Hyde's definitely not going to sign with us. Deontay ended up going to the Raiders. He picked a worse contract offer than ours. Oh, and Amari Cooper goes to the Colts. You know what? Maybe we need to offer Keenan Allen. Gotta have somebody this next year. Sorry, Keenan, though. I'm only offering you a 1-year deal. That salary's going back big time. See, man, we're not gonna afford him either. And D-Hop already went to Washington, so maybe I do have to try to re-sign Tyler Boyd. Or do I go with the younger option in Donovan Peoples-Jones? Maybe this, my friends, is the move? We're fighting with other teams, of course. Hopefully this revised offer is good enough. Not gonna go any higher than this, so if we miss out on him, we probably are gonna have to draft a receiver. Unfortunately, Jedrick picked Los Angeles. Do I actually offer Kadarius Toney? Like, this salary's going down big time, buddy. It's either us or Carolina. There's a ton of D tackles that are super interested in joining us, but they just make way too much dang money. Looks like I'm gonna be drafting a lot of defensive linemen as well. Also, badly need help at outside linebacker. Like, do I give a cheap deal out to somebody like Boogie Basham? He's interested. What about an extremely cheap 1-year deal offer to Xavier Woods so we can have some bit of an upgrade at free safety? We're his only offer, so he doesn't have many choices, but now we're gonna evaluate offers for the second time and hopefully land some of our targets. It's still just Isaiah Simmons, so we're at least still leading for AJ and Boogie. Not for Xavier Woods, though. Oh no, dude, all the receivers are gone. Peoples-Jones went to Pittsburgh. Why does nobody want to play with Will Levis? So I bring in Rondale Moore. It's like, is that what we're gonna have to do here? And he's a pretty good bargain signing, and he has a scheme fit, so I'll give him a 3-year deal. I'll bump the money down just a little bit, trying to be smart here. Where's best offer? Why is Carolina trying to go in on every receiver? We finally got somebody at the receiver position. Also landed Boogie, also landed AJ. We still have 27 million we could spend. I don't even know who's worth giving the money to here. Maybe Garrett Bolts for 1 season to play right tackle for us? I mean, since we have the money, why not? What are the odds Marcus May would play free safety for us for a season? Pretty low, apparently. So let's see if we can at least get a brand new tackle here. Yo, dude, he actually signed. So looking at the current state of the offense post-free agency, I think it's apparent that we need Treylon Burks to have a massive breakout season. We definitely have some important moves to make defensively through the draft. Speaking of the draft, dude, there's so many good receivers, but like we don't have good enough draft picks to get guys like this. Fast DBs and running backs in this draft, though. There's some pretty good quarterbacks to, but we're not interested. Now, in terms of wide receiver, maybe this is a guy we could target in the second, third round. We're going to 4.37 40. We'll set him as one of our favorites. Ooh, we have ourselves a Jim here in the third to fourth round. He's a first to second round talent. Definitely setting him as a favorite. When there's a decent day 3 Taekwon McNair. So a few decent receivers that we definitely could target in the mid rounds. And as much as I need defensive end, there's just not many good ones out there. And honestly, there's not many good tackles either. Now, who's the latest mock draft have us picking? I mean, I wouldn't mind an outside linebacker here, but like, I just don't know if this guy's worth. He's definitely injury prone. Oh, dude, I really do not want to tank my first ever Madden 25 draft. Now, what we could do here before we actually move into the draft portion of the offseason, since we're done with free agency, maybe we can just go ahead and sniff around the trade market and see what kind of deals are out there. Like, I'm willing to do anything. And honestly, the big move I'm thinking about making here is going ahead and trading on Tony Pollard, because he's just going to get worse from here. I feel like we could get something decent in return for Tony Pollard. I mean, like a Jameson Williams type receiver. Definitely feel like we can make something work here. Although there's nobody that really wants him, we finally make our first massive move. Honestly, that just took me like 20 minutes to cook off. Look at our O-line after that. Like, this is going to be one of the best offensive lines in the league. Didn't realize I had Jamal Adams signed to a multi-year deal, so I might go ahead and try to ship on his contract, as well as Jack Gibbons, who we no longer need. God, the offers we got for these two are awful. Okay, so I finally got something out of the deal, which at least for now means we have our defensive line set. Now I just need to worry about drafting some good outside linebackers. I mean, Lucas got another 2 years on his contract, so we're good. Now, is there anybody else out there I'm willing to ship on so we can get a draft pick in return? Like, since we have Cosme now, do I go ahead and get rid of Daniel Brunskill since he's just going to decrease in value? Maybe get rid of one of these middle linebackers. That netted us a third round pick from the Cardinals. What the heck? But dude, I'll take that. So our first official free agency class in Madden 25 franchise came to an end. Not really too good to me, unfortunately. There's definitely some decent talent still left out there too, remained unsigned, so we probably have to pick up a few of these guys to fill out our roster in the preseason. But first, we got some private workouts. I'm gonna work out both of these outside linebackers, maybe one of these later round guys. Oh, dude, time's come for the NFL draft. Really hope I don't draft a bunch of busts here. I'm glad I did that scouting so I didn't waste my pick on these outside linebackers. The best guy we scouted was that guy that might go in the third to fourth round. Maybe I could snag him in like the second or early third. And I keep forgetting too, they have a neat little intro to the draft for like the first time ever in franchise. Hopefully it's our time to draft nothing but gems. Well, just like that, dude, Roger's already making the first pick. Dude, he's swagged out. Not even taller than Roger. Dude, I really don't even know what to do. We might just target a receiver at our pick. Honestly, I might just end up going best player available. If we don't like anybody at this spot, we could potentially trade down. But these offers are kind of stinky. Hold on a second. Why on earth is there a projected top 5 pick available? There is absolutely no debate about it. We need a new receiver. Desmond Burnett, welcome to Nashville. The second-ranked player in true value, and we got him at 18. Very reliable hands. Strong hands make contested catches look easy, and highlight reel catches are the norm. Oh my god. In development gym. You can't tell me that's a receiver, though. I am so excited to see what this guy's overall is. Hopefully there's somebody like that left at our pick in the second round here. I mean, apparently this is a super loaded wide receiver class, like a ton of projected receivers to go in the first, second round. Don't forget, there's still some sleeper receivers I want to try and target a little bit later. Now, there's really not too much that excites me here. Maybe I just go ahead and take this linebacker that we scouted. But with that being the case, maybe I could trade back just a little bit. Dude, some of these offers are kind of garbage. I suppose this offer here from the Dolphins isn't terrible. Hopefully, our outside linebacker's still there at pick number 60. Please still be there. John's still there, thank God. He's going to be our pick. Maybe I can wait a little bit longer. Look at these attributes. Not to mention he had one of the best combines out there. I think we're about to get ourselves an absolute gem here. John Starks was the 33rd ranked player in the draft, and we got him at 60. How's that just a B- pick? Hidden development, 87 speed is crazy. Now, we do have another pick coming up here at the beginning of the third round. Ooh, and both of our stud receivers got drafted. I mean, this guy we have on our board is super fast, but like, most of his actual receiver ratings suck. We're gonna focus on other positions for now. There is literally not a single good offensive offensive tackle left on the board. Everybody's protected free agents. Dude, all the free safeties look terrible too. I might just take a shot on one of these defensive tackles here. I mean, Ben Bush here looks decent enough. We need some depth at defensive tackle. So he is going to be the pick. And unfortunately for us, it doesn't look like anything too crazy. He is a hidden development prospect though, which is always a massive dub. Like, we can work with his skill set. Now looking at the draft board, there's like only one more prospect I'm really wanting to target. And it's this guy right here, James Crosby. A projected day 3 pick, but he looks like an absolute stud. Projected day 3 pick, but he's got some good attributes thrown in there. Maybe I look at him like the 5th round or something. Honestly, I might just need to go ahead and take him now because there's like nobody else on my board I really like. He's the fastest tight end in the entire class, and honestly, looking at his ratings, he might be the best overall receiving tight end out there. Don't be terrible. Don't be terrible. Dude, look at Rodgers still out here grinding in the 4th freaking round. Dude, and our coaching staff is ecstatic over this pick. Look at our guy putting on the Titans hat. And to be fair, you honestly can't get much better than that. Unfortunately, only a normal development prospect though, but 86 speed as a rookie is something we can work with. This right tackle was the only one worth drafting here in the 5th round. He's probably garbage, but everybody else at this point is. Oh yeah, that's my worst pick of the draft by far. I guess you're not going to hit on all of them. Dude, there's a running back here that still has some pretty decent stats. More of a power back. Let's just take him here. Let's see if he's not absolutely terrible. Yo, good value pick. He's not hidden development or anything. We can work with this. And my guy Tyquan McNair's still here in the 6th round. I am so interested to see what his ratings are. He's the most athletic receiver in the draft by far. But a lot of his like normal receiver ratings are so bad. Like, let's just see. Maybe he has like 99 speed or something. Dude, at least our coaching staff likes him. Yo, he was ranked 108 in true value. Obviously has elite speed. What is that speed? 97 with hidden development. What the frick? We need a free safety still, and this guy by far is the only one that even looks like a halfway decent NFL player. Fastest free safety in the entire draft. Gotta work on a few things, but I mean, I think this is decent for a 7th round pick. Just kidding. I mean, we can work with those athletic ratings. And for our last 7th round pick of this draft, I might just trade it away for something next year. Like, we'll take the Bucs 6th round pick from next year. And now time to hopefully reveal that draft class wasn't a complete bust. Please, don't be a stinker. Okay, dude, that's like not completely terrible. Like, this guy's a 79 overall, and we got him at pick number 18. The outside linebacker that we desperately needed to be good is a 74. He's probably going to be a day 1 starter. The tackle we got to 71, so that's somebody we can work with. Kind of about what you expect in the last few rounds. I am so excited though to see what the heck this guy can do. But then he goes and has 69 catches. So this is what the squad looks like at the start of the preseason, but we have a few moves that we need to make before we even get going to fill our roster out with a few free agents. AJ Dillon as a goal line back wouldn't be terrible. Also need some guard help, and I'll just get the best one available here, Big Matthew. Also need another defensive tackle thrown in here. We'll take big 6'7" Raekwon Davis. And I know that we're also lacking for defensive in-depth big time on the roster. Find a veteran to add, and I think Larry Ogunjobi can do the job. Now, what are the odds we can make one more move here and improve the free safety position? Hold on, forgot about a few important things here. Like, we need a kicker, and there's a 72 rated undrafted free agent, and we're gonna go ahead and sign this guy and get our brand new kicker of the future here in Jeremiah Crawford. A 68 rated star cornerback just sitting out there. Sean Lindley, welcome to the squad. And there's a 67 rated 6'8" undrafted free agent right tackle. We need tackle depth badly, so why not sign Dexter? Also forgot we also need a 3rd string quarterback pretty bad. So let's bring in some veteran help here from Jimmy Garoppolo. Now let's go see if we can upgrade at free safety. And to be honest with you, Rondale Moore's not really working out here in Tennessee, so I want to see if we can get a few peanuts for him. Unfortunately, looks like nobody else sees Rondale as a fit either. It did take quite the fat package, but we were able to find ourselves a new starting free safety. I mean, I feel like that looks a little bit better, at least visually. Oh gosh, we already have a team meeting. We always want to know if we feel like we added to the offense. Like, I feel like we did. We added a few players. He wants to know which position group. Definitely added to the O-line. Hopefully Will will take that answer. Ryan Clark said on the show this morning, you deserve some credit for the improvement. That's what I'm talking about, Will. We're here to cook. We're here to win Super Bowls. So I think us keeping our promise should improve something. And yes, another season, another training camp. I'm going to take as much time as it takes to improve my team as much as possible. And for the first time I've ever seen in training camp, we also get a development trade upgrade. upgrade. Went to our young left tackle in J.C. Latham. Look at all these upgrades. Also got a ton on defense too. Now I'm interested to see once we upgrade all of our players how much our team's overall goes up. Well, the team's overall went up by none. Right though, we still made a ton of progress in training camp. Well, kind of a stinker preseason. At least we got a few more big upgrades, include our new big rookie D tackle. Well, we got 7 players to cut before the season starts. After everything we've been through, it is finally time to head into the 2025 regular season. Hopefully this is the start of something special. Of course, we gotta take on CJ Stroud in the Texans first game. I think again I'm gonna be conservative, which is like a 7-win total. What area of the team is the strongest? Probably our offense. Hopefully this gives some sort of boost to Will Levis. Well, part of the defense worries me. Like, why do I have to answer this? Like, none of it. Probably the run defense because of our linebackers still not being the greatest. Well, at least I do get to be specific. I mean, hopefully we can give up less than 1,300 season rushing yards. I never promised anything. I was just answering a freaking reporter's question, trying to be nice. Texans roster looks the exact same from last year. Like, we can beat them again, right? I mean, we actually have the overall advantage. And look at us getting the first Monday Night Football game of the year. Came all the way to Houston just to send all 70,000 of these fans home depressed. Oh, we got the rookie back there at returner. Does he have 90-something speed? Decent return to start his career. Let's get this bread, Will. I want to get this rookie receiver involved early. So be careful here. Get the ball off to Tajay Spears, who's going to be our #1 back all year long. Comeback should be open. That's the rookie making his first career reception. I think he was in bounds. Just kidding. Tajay out of the backfield. He can do it all, man. So I want him to be our lead back. We need to actually get our real receivers going eventually. Oh, he's open. Good throw, good catch. Chikakonkwo comes down with it. Traylon Burks down the seam. Touchdown Titans, but there is a flag. Please, please don't be holding. Traylon's too happy to get disappointed here. Oh, brother's got a parlay. Up in the pocket. Will's got some wheels. Come on, to the end zone. Ooh, stopped at the 1. Let's just get Tajay on the board early, help him gain his confidence as our lead back as the Titans take a 7-0 lead. Texans moving the ball, though. See if we can get off the field here. They're probably going to run the ball with Joe Mixon. Stretch all over it. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You're going for a freaking field goal from midfield. Kicks up. I think he made it, actually. 7-3. Quick pass to the rookie receiver. Makes the grab. Come on, Burnett. Huge play. I mean, this has been a pretty okay start to the season. Action pass here. Fade pressure as long as we can. It's a fumble going. Oh, that's just not good. Texans ball. We had an open receiver on the dig. But again, our offensive line's just like not performing good. Come on, defense. Big time players make big time plays in big time games. Sometimes you got to pick up for the offense's slack. Come on, pick right here. Underneath the Dalton Scholes. It's going to be a 2nd and 3. Play action pass. Come on, get to the quarterback, please. Oh, he's so lucky. Surely they're going to throw the ball here. I was right. Have a few open receivers. Get the pressure. Luke Van Ness with the sack. The big acquisition from the offseason. Coming up big. Showing why we targeted him. Calvin Ridley wide down the seam. He's going to make the grab. Oh, if we led that, that could have been a touchdown, but big play regardless. Tajay last second makes the catch. Hand off up the middle. Got the first down here, though. Play action. Calvin Ridley, come on. Hit him in stride. Oh my gosh, what a catch. I thought we overthrew him, but Calvin Ridley showing why we gave him the big bucks. I'm about to be a little crazy here. I want to go ahead and try to go on top by 2 possessions. I love the look. Tajay up the middle again. Didn't get it. That kind of stinks. Roger McCreary comes up with a big pick. We have a chance here to put up even more points before the half. Play action. You know, a ton of space. I might take off here. Come on, Will. Show off those wheels. Let's just get out of bounds. Just outside the red zone. Comeback should be open again. Just kidding. Don't have enough time. Drags are open. Traylon Burks gonna get the outside, get the first down. What a big play. This is the first time we've seen anything from Traylon today. First and goal, got all our timeouts. Traylon Burks, easiest touchdown you'll see all freaking season. What a play. Knows exactly why I put my faith in him picking up that 5th-year option. I'm telling you, he's poised for a massive breakout season. Unfortunately, to start the second half, the Texans came out swinging to make it a 1-possession game again. Oh, no, we messed up. No, that's not what we need. At least Levis slows him down, but that's just not what the intention was there. Oh, we're good for like one of those a game, dude. The turnovers are what's keeping the Texans in a game right now. Defense already came up big in a situation like this once today, so what's the second time? Oh, I thought that was about to be a pick. Tank Dell, come on, get him down. Play action pass, get to him. Oh no, that's a touchdown, isn't it? Ah, CJ Stroud, what a throw, what a catch. Texans tie the game. Texans about to tie things up. Gosh, dude, we got to protect the football. Oh my gosh, what's the flag for now? Yo, this time in our favor. Roughing the passer, give me a free first down, please. Gosh, we just don't have any time to let anything deep develop down the field. Somehow Will got that off and got us a 5-yard gain to at least make it third and manageable. Can we, like, please not punt the ball back to the Texans here? Easy first down. Spears out of the backfield. Oh my gosh, good tackle. 4th and 1. No, of course we're going for it. Hand it off to Spears. Huge hole. Easy first down. Good throw on the run. Traylon Burks comes down with it. Inside 10-yard line. On the rookie. Comes down with the big catch. Not a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. Another roughing the passer, dude. The Texans are playing dirty. Tajay once again into the end zone. Titans retake the lead. Oh no, I missed the extra point. Oh no, I was just being silly. Getting off the field here would be pretty massive. Underneath, I'm there. He dropped it. They are going to punt the football here. One more score, even a field goal, and it's pretty much a GG. And this would make the second straight season we beat Houston away from home. Jet sweep to Traylon. This is what he does best. Oh, for a second, I thought we were going to take that to the house. Burks is really good at running drags. I mean, it's been effective for us. Hold on, the rookie's open, please. Come down with this one. Oh my gosh, it was almost picked off. What's not good here is the fact that we're not really in field goal range. We need like 5 yards over the middle. Traylon Burks, better yet, let's get another first down. I told you guys, Traylon Burks breakout season. It's set up for a relatively easy field goal to hopefully end this ball game. Okay, let's not do what we did in the extra point. Field goes up, and the rookie undrafted kicker gives us a 2-possession lead. I'm not gonna lie, Texans offense moving the ball pretty freaking fast down the field. They still have 2 timeouts. Like, they score here fast. Like, it's not over. Come on, hurt CJ Stroud, come on! Yes! Go down, CJ! We take that, they might actually kick a field goal here. Just kidding. Oh no. Clicked on the wrong defender. That's a touchdown, isn't it? That's unfortunate. Oh, it's going to come down to an onside freaking kick. Well, we have our hands team out there. Make it simple, please. Please, thank you. Of course it's Traylon Burks, dude. Easily, without a doubt in my mind, the player of the game. That's game. Brother, get me the frick out of here. That was stressful. And look at all of our weapons getting an extra upgrade. Now we have to take on the Chiefs this week. Now, if this is a game that we can win, maybe we're ready to go all the way this year. And we lost. Oh, and it makes it worse. It was in overtime. That's one heck of a game from William, though. Just kind of hard to outduel Patrick Mahomes. At least, even though we lost, we got some pretty big upgrades. With the upgrade, J.C. Latham got himself a few superstar abilities. We already have 15 players ready to negotiate their contracts. Hopefully, it's nobody way too good. Like Roger McCreary, one of our better corners. Monty Hooker. Oh, no, dude. We're going to have to spend some money. We only have 53 mil to spend. Like, we have absolutely got to bring back Roger. I'm just going to give him a little base offer. Then we're going to have to up the money. Monty Hooker, like, I want him back. He wants to be here. Even give you a 4-year deal so you're around for a while. And he thinks it's perfect. Lewis here, I feel like it's big to bring him back. Because, I mean, we just traded for him. I mean, I want more than just a 1-year rental. And thankfully, Lewis made it simple on us. Now, Chick, bro, he's our tight end. We gotta bring him back. Well, 4-year base offer. If you're happy, I'm happy. Now, Kenneth Murray, another one. Like, I do want to bring back, and he's not asking for way too much. And it is, thank God. Malik Willis as our long-term backup. Like, man, he's asking for quite a bit, but like, it's worth it for a quality backup quarterback in the National Football League. 4-year deal. Thinks the offer's tempting, but hasn't accepted yet. Honestly, think we're good for now. Hopefully, we can make up for last week's loss with a win here against the Broncos. It was close, but a win's a win. Finally, Will Levis got his first upgrade of the season. Now, are we good enough to beat the 49ers? First, though, I want to see if we can get Roger to re-sign. I mean, I feel like I'm going to have to up it quite a bit. What if we made it a 5-year deal? You want to stick around for 5 years? Yes, he does. Thank God. By far, the #1 target I wanted to bring back. Malik's still mulling the offer over, but if that ends up being everybody that we re-sign, I'm happy with it. If we win this game, we avenge that Chiefs loss, and it might actually prove this is our year we lost again. Like, we're playing these top teams tough, but eventually we're going to have to find a way to win. And throughout this season, dude, the team's already up to an 85 overall, an 85 offense, 87 defense. Like, I wonder if we could possibly approach 90 by the end of the year. year. Playing the Jets, but like, who's their quarterback? Is it still Aaron Rodgers? It is, but it's like definitely not prime Aaron Rodgers. We lost again. How'd we only put up 10 points? Will threw for over 300 freaking yards. Malik's not giving a straight answer right now. If I have to get another backup, I will. At least we got some more upgrades even though we lost again. Like Sam Cosby, who we picked up in the offseason, is about to be a 90. So the first mock draft dropped, and they have us picking number 18, which is the same as last year. They have us going defensive end. Can we please get back on track here, beat the Jags, and get back to 500? Like, we're too talented to be under 500. We lost again. We're an 85 overall team, for crying out loud. Like, we're getting healthy upgrades every game. Like, what the frick is going on? Like, we currently have a top 10 offense. Defense is just garbage. I mean, Will's putting up pretty good numbers, just not running the ball well, unfortunately. Oh, and our rookie wideout hasn't even gotten to the end zone once. Like, that's kind of disappointing. Oh gosh, they're asking me about my play calling. Which stat are we talking about, dude? I don't know. How many passing yards your defense gives up? I don't know the answer to this. Probably higher, to be honest, with how bad we've been. Experts will appreciate how aware I am of our analytics. Increased our team's morale somehow. Do I have any plans to trade away a player? Ooh, like, I'm open to listening to offers, but I don't have anybody planned to trade away. I don't get any good offers anyway. Uh-oh, now our offensive coordinator's got to chime in. The trade deadline, who do we want to listen to offers for? Offense or defense? Like, probably offense. The only player I can think of is Calvin Ridley, maybe, but I would rather not trade him away. Oh gosh, he wants to see if anyone is looking for a change of scenery. I didn't want to cause any ruckus. Now, Chris is already back with an answer. Like, who was I thinking? Definitely not Traylon, not Chig, probably Calvin Ridley because he's the oldest. Overheard he said he doesn't want to be traded. If you put him on the block, he'll probably have a bad reaction. No, do not want to trade him away if he doesn't want to. If he wanted to, I'd think about it, but no, not trading Calvin away right now. Yeah, dude, we'd have a $37 million penalty if we got rid of him. He's still got a while left on his contract. I mean, with this being Madden and him being 30 years old, I'm just kind of worried he's going to start to regress heavily the next few years, and he's only an 83. But for now, Calvin, we need you to perform right now. This week against the Raiders, big game, please. We need a dub. If we lose here, we might already be out the playoff race. One, thank God. Andre Sweat is going to be a 90 overall in no time. Come on, let's get back-to-back wins here for what, the first time this season would be a big win. We won 13-10. Big game from Calvin Ridley when we needed it. And some absolute mammoth upgrades this week. We're still behind the Jags in the division, but maybe with the win this week against the 0-7 Cardinals, we could possibly pass them up. We do play them next week, so it's going to be a massive showdown. We lost to the 0-7 Cardinals. Dude, this is disgusting. I mean, Will had a decent game. Like, the Cardinals didn't even do much. This is such a disappointing loss. Honestly, if we lose to the Jags this week, we're probably out of it. So freaking clutch. Even with the win, we're back in third place in the division. At least we finally got our backup of the future. I know I've said it almost every single week for like the last 4, but if we want any chance of making the playoffs, this again is a must win. Falling to 5 and 6, we're probably out of it. I don't get it. Like, honestly, dude, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and simulate to the end of the season and just hope to God somehow, by some miracle, we make the playoffs. Like, our team's good enough. Looks like no playoffs in my life. Finished 8-9, third in the freaking division. I mean, are all these upgrades supposed to make me feel any better? How did we fall to almost dead last in the NFL? I mean, Will Levis had a pretty good season, just couldn't run the ball. Like, for some reason in this offense, like, we just cannot run effectively. I know he's not a scheme fit, but he's a freaking 87 overall. This guy has so much more talent than what he showed this season. Telling you, season number 3 is going to be a Tajay Spears breakout. Calvin almost eclipsed 1,200 yards, 11 receiving touchdowns. Traylon had the best year of his career. Chig, decent performance, a little underwhelmed with how our rookie did. I still expect him to turn into an absolute monster for us. Isaiah Simmons obviously was a massive pickup. Jeff Simmons led us with 10 sacks. Lucas Van Ness had 9.5. I told you guys he was going to be a massive pickup. We promised a reporter early in the season 40 sacks, and I don't think we quite hit that number. We did. That's actually kind of funny. We were 4th in the NFL in sacks? Well, even though we went 8-9 as an 87 overall team, at least I didn't get fired. Brother, if we are not in the playoffs next season, like, my coaching tenure here has been a failure. Like, this team is good. Just got to learn how to execute. Mahomes wins another MVP. The Chiefs Chiefs had 3 players voted in the top 10 for Offensive Player of the Year. And the Chargers have both of their outside linebackers finish 1 and 2 in Defensive Player of the Year voting. Jalen Hurts got some silverware. Unfortunately, our rookie receiver came in 8th for Offensive Rookie of the Year voting. Oh no, we had a viral video going around this morning. Remember back in camp when you told that reporter at practice that our identity was to force turnovers and sacks? Ryan Clark was really impressed that we met that goal. Why does Ryan Clark hold so much weight in the locker room? You know what? Ryan Clark can keep talking his crap. Like, I'm so happy we picked this guy up when we did. Like, he's already up to an 80 overall. Look at all the upgrades Ryan Clark got us. Well, now Ryan backpedaled, making fun of us that we gave up more than 1,300 rushing yards. Oh no, what's that gonna do? But I think all that's left to do at this point is see who wins the Super Bowl, and I just hope to God it's anybody but the Chiefs for the 15th straight season. Looks like we got an all-Cali Super Bowl. Well, now Jim Harbaugh has a Lombardi to put next to his national championship trophy. Well, I don't have to worry about re-signing Garrett Bowles because he retired after 9 seasons. Another offseason, another year where a ton of big names call it quits. God, this depresses me so much. Now, I do want to take a look at the latest mock draft. At least this year we get to pick 14, and like, I'm not taking a corner. It's just not happening. Like, corner is literally the last position we need. Now, this is tough. Which player do we want to worry about off-season workouts? We'll do J.C. Latham. It's easier for running backs to get upgrades throughout the season than it is offensive linemen. We have to be strategic about all of this. Immediately in the office, said he's focusing on his technique with pass blocking and run blocking and then his general awareness. Ooh, I guess that sounds good. Whatever you want to do, J.C. Now, same thing on the defensive side of the ball. I think I'm going to continue and try to get Jeff Simmons to increase. That just looks absolutely nothing like Jeff Simmons, dude. His pass rush moves, getting off blocks, and just getting better at being a defensive end. Isn't that what you said last year? Sounds good, Jeff. Hopefully you get up to a 99. That'd be nice. Oh gosh, reporters again asking, let's talk about the next few months. What's your plan for the offseason? Honestly, again, we're going to make a splash and upgrade the roster. Any specific position or just the overall talent? I do kind of have a position in mind. We need a new starting right tackle. So hopefully it'll give me that as an option. I'll respect the privacy. Oh no, to successfully meet this goal, you'll need to trade for or sign an offensive or defensive starter with an overall rating of at least 85. It's only had 12 mil to spend this offseason. But I still do feel really good about this team moving forward. Bunch of young players everywhere that will continue to get better and better. We've barely missed the playoffs the first 2 seasons, but I'm guaranteeing that this team finally gets over the hump, especially after we add a few more pieces. I hope to God that this is us by the end of the episode. But attacking this offseason, we have got to make some big moves. So I really want to try and go all out this next season. Glaring need on offense is the right tackle position after Garrett Bowles retired. And honestly, our defense doesn't even really have any holes. Only disappointment is the young buck that we drafted here, John Starks, was supposed to be a stud, and he apparently lost his development trait. Why did this happen? Now, I do think it's important to point out that Harold Landry here is starting to decrease in overall fast. Like, he's a veteran. He's been like one of our best defensive players for almost a decade now, but he is going into the last season of his contract, and we could save so much money if we trade him away or released him. And kind of the same thing with Calvin Ridley now. And to be fair, Calvin Ridley, dude, he's down to an 82 overall. He's just gonna get worse and worse every season. Like, honestly, if the free agent class is good enough, I might look to package him and Harold Landry in a deal. But it really is just all gonna come down to how good this next free agent class is, because we only have $12.7 million available to spend. So if I can freeze some money up, upgraded a few positions, it might be worth it to ship those 2 on. Also, some big decisions to make here. Peter Skoronski 100% gonna accept his 5th-year option. Same thing with Lucas Van Ness, who we did pick up last year and had a massive year for us. But the rest of these guys, I think I'm good with just letting them hit free agency. Oh no, what are the players meeting about? What's Calvin really want? He's talking about his motivation. I really care about being close to home. Why do I feel like we had this same exact talk last offseason? Like, I want you to care about winning, Calvin. You make enough money to take a quick flight home. You said the same last year, Calvin. I think it's time to get down to business, boys. Time for free agency week 1, and this is gonna determine so much. Okay, so it's not absolutely terrible, but it's not the best free agent class I've seen either. I think we can work with this. Now, the only thing that does kind of suck is there's really no talent whatsoever at the outside linebacker position. So if we're gonna upgrade here like I want to, it might have to be via trade. Now, wide receiver with Mike Evans, even though at this point he's 33 and has normal development, if I could sign him and save money, I think it would be worth it. I mean, he is 1 overall higher. So honestly, I think we're about to start this free agency off with an absolute bang. Now, the big question here is who can even afford Calvin Ridley? Not many teams can, so we might actually have to do some finessing. My God, dude, we barely even have any freaking offers. Now, what are the odds we could actually land superstar Jared Verse? Now, the Rams have money, that's for sure. So what if I just went ahead and threw in Harold Landry in the deal? I mean, it's more than halfway to being accepted, so like, could we throw in like a draft pick, preferably not from this year? We actually have a lot of draft picks we could use. How about that we start with like a second from next year? I feel like this would 100% be worth it. It was accepted. What the frick just happened? Jared Verse, welcome to Nashville. That, my friends, is a very welcome change. And look at that, dude. He comes to Nashville, joins a Super Bowl contender, and immediately gets himself a skill point upgrade. And making that move gave us $45 million to spend in free agency. Like I said, immediately, I am targeting Michael Evans. Just for 1 year, because, I mean, heck, he'll probably retire. I'm not letting Buffalo get him. Like, even if I have to overpay a little bit, dude, it'll be worth it. I'm actually gonna give 33-year-old Mike Evans $14 million a year, because it finally puts us in the league. We still have 30 mil to spend. Like, is the goal here just to sign the best talent possible? Like, do I give a contract to a fullback just cuz? I mean, why the heck not? Now, a position that we do need pretty badly is the right tackle position, so maybe Taylor here could start for us this next year, but unfortunately, it would only be a 1-year deal. Or heck, maybe I can make it a 2-year deal. Now, I want to see if we're leading for him. Or his only offer as of right now, like, I don't know if I want to pay that much. Oh my gosh, do I do it? Do I bring Derrick Henry back to Nashville and hopefully get him his first ever Super Bowl? You know what? I'll wait and see if anybody offers him, because if not, I could just pick him up at the start of the next season. Like, that would be poetic. And heck, like, do I go ahead and sign back Kevin Byard? I have crazy thoughts running through my head right now. But before I do anything else too crazy in free agency, I want to see just like what's out there in the trade universe. That's some interesting players in the freaking trade block, that's for sure. What's this trade block? Adonai Mitchell, Xavier Gibson, Troy Franklin, Jermaine Burton, some good young receiving talents out there. I might need to grab some of these guys. Like, he's not a scheme fit or anything, but if I could take Adonai Mitchell from a division rival, dude, I don't want him to be there and progress into a star receiver. Like, I have absolutely zero idea what the heck this would take, and we're already in the orange, bro. Are we actually about to add Adonai Mitchell for absolutely nothing? Like, do we have 3rd round picks? We have a 5th round pick we can use here? Surely this isn't enough. We're getting close. How about a 3rd round pick from next year, and maybe we add something else, something that we need? Like, I could use some center depth, maybe some outside linebacker depth. I have no idea if this will be accepted or not. Okay, I went backwards big time. How about this? Just straight up? It was accepted. I actually cannot freaking believe it. Like, do I even need Mike Evans now? We'll see what other teams offer, but if we don't get him, like, it's not the end of the world anymore. Now, one other position I did want to look at. I want to see if I can just straight up trade for a right tackle. Armarius Mims is a backup for him. Like, he's not even playing. Like, could I get him for relatively cheap? Like, AJ Epinesa is the only player with any bit of value that, like, I could trade away. So I just want to use this as, like, a baseline, and that doesn't look promising. Now, as mentioned, I do have multiple 3rd round picks this year. I mean, it's getting pretty freaking close, dude. Like, do I keep going? Like, he's just gonna get better and better. 12th ranked tackle in the league. Dude, I think I gotta give this my best shot. I just don't know who else to trade away, though. Like, I could get rid of Boogie Basham now. I just don't know if they want. It was accepted. What the heck just happened? We just got a former 1st round selection, a right tackle. With the moves we made, we're up to an 87 overall, then 87 offense, 88 defense. Like, with how good this team already is, dude, like, do I really take this offseason and go all out, put all my chips in for next year? Now, with the moves that we made, I can just withdraw my offer from Taylor, which gives us almost $30 million to spend now. Like, I don't even know where to put my money at. Like, what are the odds Joe Thuney could play center for me? I have no idea if you would be interested in this offer, but adding an 88 overall to the offensive line would be massive. Like, he still is one of the best offensive linemen in the league, even as a 33-year-old. So, unfortunately, we're tied with a bunch of teams, so we are gonna have to up the offer if I do even want him. Don't want to get way too crazy, though. It's just a 1-year deal. We're out in front, which means we only have 5 mil now, but like I said, I kind of am at the point where I want to put all of my chips in for this next year. So I have one final trick up my sleeve here. We could restructure a few contracts like L'Jarius Sneed need here. This would give us an extra $7.5 million this year. I think that's in the best interest of the team. We also probably could restructure Jeff Simmons' contract. This would give us another about $7.5 million in cap space. Why does it say I have $62 million? I mean, I wish I did. I'm wondering if I should use that money as a long-term play and possibly sign Greg Newsome here. I mean, we have the money to lock him down on a relatively cheap contract for a player as good as him. Oh, it's probably gonna have to be a big one. I'll make it 5 years, $5.2 million a season. Has gotta be enticing enough, right? We didn't separate ourselves from the pack, unfortunately, but I don't think I'm gonna go any higher. Now, Kevin Byard, I am actually so intrigued bringing him back. We'd have Lewis back there from depth while learning from Kevin. Like, I'll just give him a little base offer and see where we're standing. Well, we're behind the Broncos. Like, is it that important I bring him back? I'll withdraw my offer from Kyle Juszczyk. Oh, I already did it, so I guess it's too late. I do want him, though, so I'm gonna give him a relatively lowball offer and just see by chance if he just wants to join a championship contender. And at this point, I don't think there's really anybody else in free agency worth spending the money on. Not like I have any left. So let's see how many of my 5 targets we actually land. Like, honestly, if I just get 2 of them, I think I'd be happy. Just got Joe Thuney. That kind of hurts. Oh, Greg Newsome went to our division rival. Mike Evans went to Buffalo like he took a lower contract. Kevin Byard went to Denver. I offered so much more money. As much as Kevin is trying his best to avoid us, I promise you this isn't the last we've seen of him. That means we have $38 million to spend now. But where in the world do I put that? I mean, the Honey Badgers stare me in the face, and he is interested in joining, so, like, I probably would get him if I offered a 1-year deal. He's 84 overall. Like, I have the money to spend it. Why not? We're tied with the Cowboys. I'll give you the same thing I was willing to offer Kevin. We took the lead, so we'll probably be getting the Honey Badger, and we still have $30 million to spend. Like, on who? Like, maybe on Kyler Gordon. And kind of like we were expecting to do with Greg Newsome, we could replace Chidobe Awuzie with them and still trade him on for something. So I'll give you a 4-year deal. I'll fatten it a little bit because for some reason you don't want to come to Nashville. Gosh, the Chargers are offering so much money, dude. Like, why? I'll make it $5 million a year. $4.5 million bonus surely would at least be tied now. I just feel like we offered so much money there. Maybe what I should do is just see if I get all 3 of these guys and then go from there. All we got was Tyrann Mathieu. Of course he went to LA over us. I mean, maybe we take our available $20 million and maybe take on some 1-year rental contracts. Maybe trade away some 5th round picks for a few decent starters. Now, Derrick Henry is still a free agent. Like, do I risk it? Like, I don't think less than $4 million a year is bad to offer Derrick Henry. Arguably the greatest player, most iconic player in franchise history. If I could get him a Super Bowl ring, dude, that would complete my life. There's just no way the Bengals want him. Oh, to ease my pain, I'm heading to the trade center and see what sort of blockbuster I can pull off. Because honestly, like, if I'm going all in, if I had to use a 2nd or 3rd round pick this year, I'd do it. It took a super funky trade, but we bring in Devin White from the Philadelphia Eagles. We get a brand new star outside linebacker. It did take 2 of our picks from this year, but we still didn't have to get rid of our 2nd round pick. Like, am I done adding? Like, I don't know where I'd improve. I told you were gonna see him again. Now, this trade actually kind of hurts a little bit. Like, never did I want to trade away my center of the future, but that just shows you how badly I wanted to bring Kevin Byard back to Nashville. His morale's so low now that he's the 3rd string. But the evil plan is that he ends up actually starting a strong safety for us once our players get their emotions in control. But one last time before we do, I just want to see if there's anybody that piques my interest. Now, Sean Murphy-Bunting, another former Titan, is super interested in rejoining. We did trade a corner away, so I mean, it wouldn't hurt to sign him for depth. Since Derrick Henry's probably going elsewhere, like, should I give a contract offer to Zach Moss to be our backup? I guess so cheap for an 81 rate. Where's his only offer? We need one more receiver on the team. Jalen Tolbert, former South Alabama Jag. Gotta support the Jags by giving Jalen an offer, but it just might not be enough. Hey, it might be. And since we did trade our backup center, maybe we can sign Ryan Bates here on a 1-year deal. Maybe this time I can get all 5. We got Zach, Sean, and Ryan. Now, before we see who else we signed, I do want to check out this mock draft. We get cornerback again. I'm not going corner. Hold on. Maybe this is why. He ran a 4.2940. Honestly, like, with the moves we made, I think my course of action is just to take best player available every pick. Kyle didn't even sign with anybody. Oh, wow. He actually did take our low ball offer. I mean, when you have money that needed to be spent, like, this isn't a terrible free agent class. Biggest time, fellas, for the biggest NFL draft of our lives. If we get this right, we really could be competing for a Super Bowl next year. Oh, Rodgers back. Oh, that's definitely a quarterback. Dressed like a quarterback, looks like a quarterback. Now, what do we do here at 14? Corner that was projected to go to me got drafted. Do want to see what offers are out here in the universe. Hopefully something big. Somebody give me something crazy. Oh, it's the Bengals that got Derrick Henry. So where are they picking in the first round? Pick number 30. I mean, dropping 16 spots is a freaking lot. Maybe that means I could also get something else out of this deal, like maybe a second round pick. Derrick Henry and a second for my 14. Oh, it's declined, but barely though. You know what? You need a running back in return. That actually was accepted. That's crazy. The king officially returns. I think it's safe to say though, I've got to find something to do with these running backs here. Hopefully there's something half decent here at the end of the first. I want to stay in the first round if I do trade back, even if I barely get anything. I want to have that 5th-year option for my first pick. I sat here for what feels like 20 minutes. I don't think any trade's worth it, so I'm just gonna pick at 30. Now this right here is the only player on my entire board that's projected a first, second round talent. So even though he's free safety, I said I'm just gonna take the best player available. 25th player in ranked value, and I got him at 30. As long as he doesn't have hidden development. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, dude, that's sort of a stinker. Dude, we actually have 2 second round picks, and I'm telling you, man, like there is nobody in this draft that's like really enticing me at all. So I guess you just say screw it and take a receiver. Honestly, the thing is this guy I'm gonna take a shot on Chance Hickman. Even as like a wide receiver number 5, he'd play a role for us. 31st in true value, got him at 46. Please tell me hidden development. We actually got ourselves a banger. Now again, like I don't even want to pick here. Who do I get? One of these tight ends? I don't have him scouted that well, but to be fair, this guy actually looks pretty decent. Like honestly, who else am I gonna take? Yo, that's actually a really good pick. Oh my god, why was he still there? Hidden development too. Now I'm not gonna lie, here in the 4th round, this corner just has some A's left, and he's the only guy that looks half decent. I have a feeling this is about to be my best pick of Madden 25 yet. Roger thinks he's good enough to still be announcing it. There's just no way I took the 10th ranked player in true value and got him at 110. Now that might be because he's only normal development, but still, you take that, the 10th highest rated player in the 4th round. And already talking about having a ton of running backs, I'm just taking best available. And this guy has some decent stuff thrown in there for how late we are in the draft in the 5th round. 35th ranked in true value, and we got him at 138. Hidden development 2, what are you still doing here? Bro, this might be one of my best draft classes of all time. Now, can I do it again here in the 6th round? I think I'm gonna take this outside linebacker just because his awareness is good. Well, there's my first L. I'm gonna trade this next pick away for some future garbage. We're gonna have 1,000,000 picks next year. Now, time to find out that every player I drafted actually sucked. That is actually such an insane draft class. Like, no, like, 80 overalls or anything, but our first 5 picks were 74 overall and above. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of proud of that. Now, before we get into any of this nonsense, we got some stuff to sort out. Like, first off, revealing we're up to an 88 overall with an 89 defense. If Will Levis and this young receiving core can actually progress this season, I'm telling you, this is a Super Bowl contender. I mean, it's actually wild how ridiculous this defense is. Like, I don't even know where else I could upgrade. Now, I might have just made a trade you think's kind of backwards. I get Christian Gonzalez, 2 overall lower than Chidobe Awuzie, but he's younger, he's a scheme fit, and I plan to have him around for a long time. Another just absolute ridiculous trade here. Helped a few crowded position groups with this trade, and also bring in potentially our starting middle linebacker of the future. Brother, I'm not gonna lie, like this defense is loaded. Time for our first press conference of the season. Coach, let's talk about the last few months. Said in February that you wanted to make a splash this offseason. I feel like we did. So what position did I upgrade? You know already. I mean, upgraded on offense and defense. You know, like, why are you questioning me? I'm the head coach. This is nuts. Offensive line, you weirdo. Which position? At guard? I guess because Joe Thuney's technically listed a guard, although we're playing him center. Hopefully he considers that correct. Which player? Like, I guess it would have been left guard 1, but like, you're confusing me. Oh my gosh, dude. There's just so much going on. What are you talking about? We upgraded the team. Look at J.C. Latham having a big offseason. Can't forget about the training camp. I'm telling you, dude, if you do a franchise, it is so OP to make sure you try and get gold on every single drill. It's a skill point boost to potentially 12 players each preseason. Hopefully start by getting Will Levis closer to an 80. Gosh, this one stresses me out. Oh my gosh, I about ruined it all there. About ruined it again. This one's so stressful. Can I just please get gold, dude? Oh, I got so close. I needed 800 more points. At least I got on the skill point. Oh my gosh, that's perfection. Please. No! Dude, you got to be kidding me. Oh, you just gotta take it on the chin. That's the first time I've ever gotten silver and didn't get a skill point. This by far is the easiest thing in training camp. Finally, we got a gold. I was really looking for a dev trade increase for Tajay Spears. See what I can get going here with the second-year stud receiver that's gonna 100% break out this year. Oh my god, I about ruined my multiplier there. Back-to-back golds for yours truly, which means an upgrade for our young receiver. Now this is definitely the easier of the two receiver drills. Skill point for Traylon Burks. So this is JC Latham's third consecutive training camp participating in this drill. And if he gets gold, that would be his third upgrade in 3 years. And I have to say, dude, training camp's kind of a dub. You know, make sure our focus and actually get a gold here, though. Too freaking easy. No dev trade upgrade, but a skill point. This drill with Jeffrey Simmons isn't like too hard, but it's just kind of annoying. Get out of my way. My god, dude, at the buzzer. One more sack and we get gold here. Oh gosh, I told you guys, it's annoying. It stresses me out. At 8 seconds, what's going on? We're good. That's gold. Just a skill point. Watch me not get a dev trade increase this preseason. Gonna try and get our new acquisition, Edgerrin Cooper, a little upgrade here. Really become our star middle linebacker of the future. Oh, we got so lucky there. Actually gave us gold. I'm not gonna lie, the DB battle, it absolutely infuriates me. Not when I get picks. Finally, my god. Oh, that one was a nightmare. Skill point for L'Jarius Sneed. Now Rodgers' turn. Oh, what a garbage start. Dude, this one was so toxic. I'm taking my silver and getting out of here. Luckily, still got me a skill point, though. These two are the worst. You've got to hit the bullseye a few times, and I feel like it's almost impossible to time up, especially from this angle. Finally. That's another one I'm just going to take the silver on. Gotta make sure our young kicker's getting better too. Now this one, oh my gosh. This drill was created by Satan himself. To punt it into the red like 5 times, all while at the same time not getting touchbacks because you have to get a multiplier. See, there goes the multi. Not gonna lie, taking the bronze. Jeff Simmons got 6,000 XP. I'm pretty sure it's this much of an insane boost because of his personality trait. Officially up to a 93 overall. Unfortunately though, I don't know if he's gonna be able to reach the 99 club. Brother, look at the massive upgrades. Well, what do you know? We're 1-2 in the preseason again. Surely we will finally make the playoffs. So it's officially time for the 2026 regular season. And here's your offense we're going into the season with. And here's your starting 11 on defense. Up to an 89 overall with a 91 defense. Surely this has got to be the year we break the curse and make the playoffs. And with that much confidence, I believe I'm going to go ahead and simulate here to the trade deadline. We've got to win at least like 10 games this year. Made it to week 8. We're 4-3 on the season. Fortunately, has a second in the division. Let's be in second place and this being the trade deadline. Like, this is kind of a must-win season, I feel like. First, we have some contracts to negotiate, though. Like Christian Gonzalez, the entire point we got him was to lock him down for a while. I'll give you a 6-year deal. Oh, he just wants more money. Tajay Spears 100% got to bring him back. I could find a better team in free agency that will match this current offer. That's crazy. Why would you say that to me? Traylon Burks, like he's our #1 receiver. Like, he's got to come back. At least Traylon makes it easy on me. Oh no, I didn't think about the fact I have to pay Will Levis. But we have plenty of money. He has no interest in coming back, though. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully he just accepts it. He's unsure if this team gets me the future I'm looking for. Why is everybody being so mean to me right now? We have a good team. They suck. They're not performing. Honestly, I'm good with everybody else except you leaving. We're 11th in offense and top 10 in defense. 1,500 yards, 11 touchdowns, 5 picks for Levis. Our running game just sucks. And I just knew that Adonai Mitchell was going to be a massive pickup. Brother, we are not getting to the quarterback. Like, this is crazy. We have like 8 sacks as a team the entire year. As much as I like our receiver core, I feel like we might need to add some alpha #1, even if it was just on a 1-year rental. DJ Moore, welcome to Nashville. I mean, it took a lot. Like, that's a lot. But I told you, dudes, we're going for it all this season. I hope to God I simulate this thing to the playoffs and we're actually there this time. Oh my gosh, dude, it's about time. Taking on the Raiders in the 7 seed. We actually got the 2 seed. We had a 3-game losing streak in the first half of the season, and apparently just something clicked after the trade deadline. I wonder what it could have been. Finished with the top 10 offense and just outside the top 10 in defense. By far the best season of Williams' career. You can say the same exact thing as Tajay Spears. And look at Derrick Henry down there chipping in with his 200 yards and 5 touchdowns. I told you guys realized that Treylon Burks' breakout was coming. Almost 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. Honestly, a little disappointed in DJ Moore's production. I just don't understand why we couldn't sack the quarterback. What do you know? Another Mahomes MVP. At least I got some well-deserved Coach of the Year votes. Treylon Burks even had AFC Offensive Player of the Year votes. How did Isaiah Simmons come in 6th place for Defensive Player of the Year? Mahomes had 300 more passing yards than Warren Monroe, who actually led the league in passing touchdowns. Josh Jacobs just puts up the most insane numbers I've ever seen. Good to see Puka still being crazy. Some well-appreciated upgrades before our game. And speaking of, we got to see how much better this team got. I mean, we're up to a 92 overall across the board. That's got to by far be the best team in the league. That DJ Moore trade might have actually made us unstoppable. This defense is just ridiculous. I am interested to see what storylines we get now that we're in the playoffs for the first time. All right, we need to shift our focus to our playoff game in the Raiders. Oh, we're talking about what we found through film study. Big week for us, you know, we're facing the Raiders in the playoffs. Coaching film study this morning, we talked about how our D-line needs to get after the quarterback this week. What's our plan to deal with that? I think we need our D-line to get off those blocks. It worked because the D-line got a +5 boost to block shed for the game. What kind of head coach would I be if I didn't do any scouting here? They had Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins on the same D-line. They actually have a ridiculous wide receiver trio. And don't forget they got freaking Brock Bowers. So we have a Mac Jones career revival going on here. Dude, I cannot get beat by Mac Jones. Gotta lock in here, William. The biggest game of your entire life. I'm telling you, this is the year. We are bringing Nashville the first Super Bowl in team history. Nashville's gonna be rocking. A 3-and-out to start the game would be massive here. Get to the quarterback, please, dude. We said we needed off blocks. Fumble, our ball. What a start to this one. I'm telling you, dude, this defense is lethal. Immediately get the team turnover celebration. When you get an opportunity like this, though, in the NFL playoffs, you got to make the most of this. We got to make sure we get 6 out of this. No field goals. Chig wide open. First down, just like that, fellas, inside the 20. Try to get some yards back here after a sack. And we did. And I thought we were gonna, actually. Well, unfortunately, we might have to settle for that field goal. Unless DJ Moore, back of the end zone. That was almost picked. Not gonna lie, just gonna try and be positive here. These are free 3 points. Let's get our offense the ball back here. Come on, we're there. We're there. Run defense, 10 out of 10. Cam Akers going nowhere. Give me that freaking football back. We're gonna find the end zone this time. Slant over the middle, and that's gonna be a pick. Oh my gosh, I thought he was dropping. Just don't be a pick 6. Please don't be a pick 6. Oh, we can't make these mistakes right now. It's fine. Just gonna make up for that mistake right here. Up the middle, I thought he was gone. End of 1. Things were going really good until 2 seconds ago. Plenty of time, though. Mac Jones is their quarterback. Good run, D, please. Please. 3rd and 1? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's a touchdown. Devontae Adams, that's unfortunate. Start, though. Gotta lock in. We're fine. Just take off. Just use your legs. Just pick up a first down, please. Raiders defense right now is playing out of their freaking skull. Dump it off or not. And try some sort of funky screen here. Got some blockers. That didn't really do their job, Treylon Burks. Oh, this is an unfortunate predicament to be in. Burnett deep. Burnett deep, please. Make the grab. Let's go. That's why we drafted you. That's your potential. Will Levis dropped that right in the bucket. Now, this is a scenario where we 100% have got to punch this football in for 6 and take the lead. Right here. God, that run defense is nasty. I think I know exactly what time it is. Derrick Henry, he's wearing number 23. That's kind of disgusting. We got to rock with it for now. Up the middle, Derrick Henry returns to the end zone in Nashville. What a drive. We needed that big time. I'm telling you right now, the morale was so low. If we can get off the field here, man, maybe there's a chance we could take a 2-possession lead going into halftime, which would be massive. Give it to the QB. He threw it away. Thank God we're getting that football back. I would feel so much better about myself, so much better about that terrible interception decision if we can get this football back, go down the field, take a 2-possession lead going into half. Will Levis, just take off with your legs. Just don't you dare fumble. Will go down. Goodness gracious. Will stressing me the frick out. DJ Moore wide open on the seams and we just can't pass protect. Oh, dude, this is such a massive play. He's wide open. Please hit him in stride. Please hit him in stride. Let's go. DJ Moore, first down. If he didn't overthrow it a little bit, that could have been a touchdown, but hey, I'll take the first down. Come on, right here too. DJ Moore on the comeback. Perfectly timed. First down to the 7. Oh, no. What? Why? Why'd the clock go so fast? Why did the clock go so fast? I just had 20 seconds to go a second ago. I'm so confused. Well, I have to take that one on the chin. We're gonna make up for it here. We're gonna get the ball back, go on the field, we're gonna score. Spears in the running game. My God, who is that? Tyree Wilson, that's the greatest player of all time. King Henry checking in. Stretch to the outside. Got us a singular yard. 5 yards is much needed here. You know what? Will's just going to use his legs. Slide. Don't take a hit this time, please. 5 wides giving the Raiders fits until I said something about it. 3rd down and 10. Let's be great once again. Please, dear God, somebody get open. Chig. Please, up the field. I love it, dude. See what happens when we actually have more than a half a second to throw the ball. Over the middle, just be safe with it. I think we just got an extra 15 yards. Personal foul, I love it. I love when the Zebras are on our side. Eric Henry checks in here. Up the middle, touchdown King Henry. I'm telling you, dude, this is exactly what the Ravens are going to do in real life this year. But thankfully, gives us a 10-point lead. So at least I have a little bit of breathing room here. Defense is playing out of their mind right now. Like, the Raiders really haven't moved the ball at all down the field all game long. Had the one lucky touchdown. See if we can get off the field again here and really kind of blow this out the water. Over the middle. First down, unfortunate. That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Put your freaking 4s up. I would like to think we have command, but things can change fast in the NFL. Definitely don't like this. Oh, no, not good. Make the tackle. Oh, man, not good. Can I just have a stress-free 4th quarter for once? As long as you bend, just don't break. Isaiah Simmons, fill the gap. Not quite. Big hit, though, from Devin White. Oh, no, not good. Come on. In the flats. Big hit. What a tackle. Keep him out of our end zone, Isaiah Simmons. I'm going to hurry up again. I don't like this. I don't like this. I guessed run by accident. Back of the end zone, touchdown Raiders. Such an unfortunate, stressful sequence of events there. Their fullback scored, by the way. 3 minutes left to go. We need like 2, maybe 3 first downs to end it here. What a move! There's the first down. 2-minute warning, dudes. Need like 9 more yards here. Here's again. Decent sized hole again. He just tackles me out of nowhere. I think I have like 60 yards of free space. Throwing the ball is probably so not the move here. Got this, go. Got this, though. We don't have this. Oh my gosh. Like, part of me wants to go for this, but I'm not done. They're one of the best punters in the NFL here. Honestly, it's too much of a line drive punt. Go down within the 20. All right, biggest defensive drives of your entire lives right here. Come up with a pick, you'll be remembered as a Tennessee Titan legend. No, that's fine. Let them run their little check downs. Come on, please, get to the quarterback. Yes, that's so massive. That makes me so happy. Lucas Van Ness, you legend. He had everybody beat. I'm there. Come on. Interception. No, there's no planet that just happened. That's not real. That's not real. No, demonic. Absolutely demonic. Me and EA Sports have got to have a talk here. Brock Bowers, you are not allowed on this planet anymore. You are banned from the channel. I actually cannot believe what my eyes just witnessed there. I'd like, to have some sort of motivational speech here, but not gonna lie, I'm demoralized. Absolutely no mistakes here. Open receiver, please, please, please. Yes, yes, just like that, in plus territory. 48 more yards we need in 35 seconds. Okay, we gotta use our timeouts. That was dumb. I didn't know it was gonna chew that much freaking clock. And it chews clock crazy in this game. Okay, well, that's one way to chew clock. I'm giving a shot to DJ Moore here. Please, brother, go up. Come down with it. Touchdown, Titans! Let's go! DJ Moore, you absolute animal. Let's go. That got the adrenaline pumping. Exactly why we traded for this man. Coming up, making big-time plays in big-time games. Let's lock in 20 more seconds here. I mean, I'm kind of scared knowing they're about to throw the ball deep because we all saw what happened last time. Quick pass over the middle. Oh, no. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, they're already at midfield, but they don't have any more timeouts. So that's kind of tricky for them. They're gonna have to be throwing this to the sideline more than likely, because if they get tackled inbounds, game's over. Or he's just gonna throw the ball away, and unfortunately, he's probably gonna line up for a Hail Mary. And I have nightmares. I'm gonna tell you right now, if they catch this for a touchdown and knock us at the playoffs, my life's ruined. My life is over. Please don't make it to the end zone. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. There's a flag on the field. We picked the ball up, but there's a flag on the field. I'm so nervous to see what this flag is. Pass interference on the defense. I am in shock. I am in such shock They are kicking a field goal. I cannot even begin to explain the demonic events that have happened this half of football. I am in total freaking shock. Better hope we win the toss here. Thank God. Thank the Lord. So we get the ball first, but remember with playoff overtime rules, they'll get the ball even if we score a touchdown regardless. So I'd really like to score a touchdown fast here, hence why I'm coming back out in 5 wide. I'm like so nervous. Chig, off the get-go, makes the grab, easy first down. DJ Morgan, I'm trying it. I'm trying my luck. He goes up and that was almost intercepted. I'm so nervous. That was too close. Spears up the middle, sets up for a 3rd and 5. I don't like this at all, dude. Quick drags. He's open. Thank God. DJ Moore, first down and more. Let's go. Here's slip screen, big play. Big play in the screen pass. Down inside the red zone. Come on. Derrick Henry checks back in the red zone. Work again. Cut it back. Oh, beautiful. Spears back in here. Little hole. First down within the 5-yard line. We're getting so freaking close here. Wouldn't be surprised if we fumble, though, honestly. Spears again. And I'm surprised he didn't fumble, to be fair. He checks back in. Come on now, dude. Hat on a hat. Come on. Hit the hole. Oh, I hesitated, and he's just going backwards. That's so bad. That's so bad. 3rd and goal. Chig's open. Please, dot. Touchdown, Titans. Let's go. Will Levis with the absolute dot. Dude, I am 29. I should not feel this happy. All we have to do is make sure they don't score a touchdown. No big deal. How did he get that throw off? That's nasty. Big tackle. 3rd down and 2. Let's go. Not gonna lie, not in the best formation here. Exactly. Exhibit A. Oh no. Cut him off. Please. Somebody catch him. Please. He's not fast. He's not fast. Touchdown, Raiders. Oh my God. Imagine we block a field goal, though. Speaking into existence here, please. I beg. I don't want to have to get the ball again. Field goal's up. It's good. Like, I don't even know what happens at this point. I'm pretty positive from here on out it's next score win. So even if we get a field goal here, we should win this football game. You know what? It'd be nice if we could just take the kickoff return back. That would make things simple. Be conservative here. I mean, we're already at midfield. Again, like wide open on the drag route. Chig already in field goal range. Gonna line up for the field goal. Call a timeout and just try to win the game right here. Well, you know what, you weirdo? I don't even have to run it here. Not let me call a timeout, though. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take a delay of game because I am not kicking this ice. We're iced again. Why? I don't understand why we're iced. We get this centered directly in the middle. Directly in the middle. Send this right here, please. Kick is up. Should be good. Right down the middle. We advance into the next round of the playoffs. Thank God. That's one of the most stressful games I've ever played in my entire life. Oh, Antonio, there was too much tomfoolery going on here. Get me out of here. This game was tainted. What a Will Levis game, though. That for sure has got to be the best game of Chig's entire life. Unfortunately, I think our playoff opponents are only going to get harder from here on out. Exhibit A. I mean, they got their weapons, dude. Josh Allen, James Cook, Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid. They're going to be impossible to stop. Oh, they even got Mike Evans. I forgot about that. I'm going to show you what you're missing out on, Michael. Sure, let's make sure we take every single upgrade possible. Can we really take down Josh Allen after struggling with Mac Jones? At least, though, we get home field advantage again. With 3 and out to start this game would be fan-freaking-tastic, dude. But just Josh Allen is a different freaking animal. Underneath covered. Get out of bounds. That's a first. I just know Josh Allen's going to be so annoying to defend. Good tackles. Let me know how I feel about this. At least we stopped on 3rd and short. Handoff. Come on. Let's go. Tavondre Sweat. The big plug in the middle of that D-line. Huge play. 4th down. Get the ball back here with a chance to take the lead. And Buffalo's defense isn't that good. I feel like I'm going to be able to have more success against Buffalo's defense than the Raiders. DJ Moore open again. On the slot fade. In stride. Makes the drop. Oh no. Not a DJ Moore stinker game. Like, what else can he really do on 3rd down and 18, dude? Not much. Maybe. I was trying to get the throw off. Not often have I had to punt with this team. Absolute massive 3rd down and 19 here. Surely they don't pick this up. It's a screen. Surely not. Surely not. Let's go. Good D. Honestly, gonna be crazy here and possibly try and take a deep shot. He's open. He's wide open. Please, please. In stride. In stride. DJ Moore. Touchdown! Will Levis with an absolute dime! Bro, that was ran to absolute perfection. Again, this guy just completely changed this organization. Now, unfortunately, Josh Allen and the Bills are on the move trying to ruin my day. Over the middle, hangs on to it. They're going to at least get a field goal out of this drive at this point. So the goal now, just keep him out of the end zone. Kevin Byard with a big tackle, I think. I really don't know if bringing pressure on 2 consecutive plays is the move. Get to him, please! He's wide open. No, that's just so unfortunate. There were so many different things that could have gone differently there. Just got to strap in and try to regain that lead here. It happened again. It happened again. DJ Moore, best player on the planet. Oh my gosh, 14-7. They're going to have to start double covering them. I think I'm developing a man crush. Maybe, just maybe, we could actually get this football back. Yes! Yes! Roger McCreary, come on! To the house! There, like I said, dude, just like, there's just the most insane things I've ever seen in my life happen. Like, just, I was trying to go for glory, and I just really didn't expect that was going to end up back in the hands of a Bill. If they score, I'm going to be so sad. Oh, no, 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 that's just not good. Let them not score a touchdown. What are the odds we get another pick here? This time, not lose the ball on the way back. I thought we were kind of close there for a second. If they score, that hurdle attempt is going to haunt my dreams. Keep him out of the end zone. I don't care if they kick a field goal. Oh my gosh, it was so close to happening. I'm so upset. That's a first down, isn't it? Oh no. I'm trying my absolute freaking hardest here. Nobody's open. Come on. Get to the quarterback. Let's go. No time on the clock. Oh my gosh. All of that for the clock run out. Oh my gosh, what a weird half of football here in Nashville. I'm telling you, I think Nissan Stadium is cursed. Good thing again, though, I get the ball back here, so maybe I can score a touchdown, go up by 2 scores. Tajay at the middle, he fumbled again. Thank God we pounced on it. No, pause in the game. Where's the adjustments? Turn this crap on conservative ASAP. Make up for that by getting the first down here, Tajay. There's a hole. It's a first down and more. That's his biggest run in a long time. He's going to be on a linebacker. Just give me a second to throw the ball. That's a touchdown. That's the weirdest defense I've ever seen. We got 4. And again, you can't stop me. Actually, you can. Oh, what do I do? Is this field goal range? Coach tell me to go for it. Yes, wide open. Traylon Burks. First time we really heard his name today. A first down inside the 20. Oh, I cannot express to you how big of a freaking play that was. I mean, even if we just get a field goal here, like just being up by 10 points would make me happy. Okay, I did not know I called a screen, but yet here we are. Glad I checked pre-play. I swore I clicked a different button, but we get the first down anyway. So I'm glad I clicked the wrong button. We've had to see Derrick Henry this game. If we don't score in this play, that's probably going to change. But Tajay wanted to get the touchdown himself. 21-7. We're going to take this lead, and hopefully this time we can actually somehow, some way, have a comfortable fourth quarter. We just need one more stop for that. When 3 seconds are already inside the 30-yard line. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Put your 4s up. Fourth quarter of last game, it's too crazy for my liking. But hopefully this fourth quarter is at least just a little bit more normal. Oh, screen pass against the blitz. Never a good combo. Oh no, wide open touchdown, Bills. Oh, I saw it from a mile away. It's just never going to be easy in my life, is it? Can I just like chew the freaking clock for once? Just have a simple end. You guys know exactly who we need in the game in this situation. Big Derrick Henry checks in for the first time. His legs are fresh. We need a first. Broke a tackle. 3rd and 1. You see exactly off the get-go what he brings. Henry up the middle, first down. Big play. Let that bad boy roll down to the 2-minute warning. Let's just please end it this drive. Well, big hole for Derrick. Could be another first down. Just bring in Derrick Henry for the entire fourth quarter every game. I really need like 10 more yards. Be in field goal range. We get another first down. Everything would be over. My heart would be happy. Just need it here. We're not going to get it, are we? It's just never going to be easy ever. I have a feeling DJ Moore's not going to be open. We can't get the throw off. Why does my O-line suck so bad when we need him to be good? Well, of course, brother. It just can never be easy, can it? At least they don't have any timeouts. That's just ridiculous, dude. Already at the 50-yard line. This game just does not want me to be happy. Pick! Oh my gosh, just catch the ball. Just let me smile for once. Got it covered. Come on. Come on. Oh no, Josh was going to go crazy. That's why even do that? 40 seconds remaining. Oh, come on, get to him, please. There's just no way that's real. There's just no way that's real. 18 seconds remaining. So everybody just play back, please. Throws the ball away. 10 seconds remaining. I just really don't want this to come back down to a Hail Mary. Just end it here with the pick. Or just keep throwing it away. Like, that works for me, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not good. I gotta rush the quarterback. I'm out in cover 3 versus Hail Mary, and I couldn't call a second consecutive timeout. Oh, man, I'm starting to lose my head right now. They bring a blitzer, hopefully, like, just sack him so he doesn't throw to the end zone. Please. He threw it to the end zone. He definitely did. No flags. Interception. Thank God. No in-game controversy this week. 21-14. Titans move on to the AFC Conference Championship. Oh my gosh, dude. It's been a long time coming. These games, they're so stressful. Hold on a second. There's no way I only completed 5 passes all game. Win's a win, though. We're going to be taking on either... Oh, God, dude. Either the Chiefs or Ravens. I told you guys our opponent was going to get harder week after week. It's the Ravens. And if we somehow win, we have to advance to take on the winner of the Cowboys and Panthers. Oh, my God, dude. This roster is ridiculous. 6 players over 90 overall, and 2 others basically at 90. Like, the only thing that works in my favor is they don't have, like, the most talent at running back, even though Keaton Mitchell is blazing fast. At least they don't have, like, a 6'5" alpha that can catch every Hail Mary. God knows they do that against me. Such a big game, dude. We win this, we're in the Super Bowl. Titans fans deserve this so badly. Will Levis versus Lamar Jackson. Who's gonna win the AFC? And again, luckily, I get home field advantage here. I'm glad I do, because I really need everything going my way possible. Surprised we haven't brought back a kickoff today on these new rules. Fumble, what a start. That's the greatest start I ever could have imagined. Oh my gosh, that completely took me by surprise. Make the most this time. DJ Moore is open and I'm an idiot. He's a hit Chig though. First down. I mean, just like that, dude, down to 6. This is incredible. Oh no, just take off. Just don't fumble the slide. Oh, that scares me so much. I think you guys know exactly what time it is. Derrick Henry, 1st and goal, touchdown Titans. Oh, one of the most important touchdowns of his career. We have got to get this guy a ring. Obviously, I gotta be mindful of Lamar and his legs. Here goes some crazy motion. Yep, speaking of, that's not a first down though. 4th and inches, what a play there. Who else than Lucas Van Ness? We actually forced the Ravens to a 3 and out. I am so happy. Oh no, this is a pick. He ran the route for me. Oh, DJ Moore, the greatest play I've ever seen. He's open. That should be a first down. That's Burnett, the young receiver. Been kind of quiet in the playoffs, but hey, now's a perfect time to show up. Toss left. Tajay Spears with a big run. Come on, let's score here. Made a man miss. Couldn't quite get away, but a big run. We'll take it. Oh no, that's just not what we like to see. Just thankfully we got the ball away. Wide open on the dig. That's the young receiver again. End of 1. Like, honestly, this has been the best start to a playoff game we've had yet by far. Keep in mind, we are 3 quarters away from a freaking Super Bowl berth. Oh, Traylon Burks is wide open. That could be a touchdown. Traylon Burks out of the 4. Come on, open receivers, and I'm missing. I'm just going to take it in. I'm going to be careful. Will Levis, rushing touchdown. Titans go on top, 14-0 in the AFC Championship. Our defense is on another freaking level right now. 3rd down and 26. They might just, like, they're not going to run a draw. Pick, please. Or just throw it in the back of your offensive lineman's head. Our defense is putting on an all-time performance today. It is coming at the perfect time. We should have some really good field position here with an actual chance to go up by 3 possessions before halftime. And I get the ball to start the second half. I hit the back of my lineman 2 consecutive plays. Now we're going back to our money play here. I like it. Don't like it. I just didn't get a single pass off that entire time. I knew they were going to start moving the ball sooner rather than later. What type of, like, weird formation is that? Now it makes sense. Well, a swing pass all over it. Honey Badger, fumble, pick the ball up, huge! Honey Badger, I told you guys he was worth the pickup. Coming up massive, making plays like he knows how to do best. Forcing the big hit, causing the fumble, and just picking it up before it goes out of bounds. Brother, that play might have just sent you to a Super Bowl. Good timing. Perfect. DJ Moore with the grab. We're not going to let this opportunity slip between our fingers. Oh no, bad guy in my face. A wide open. That's Chig coming up big once again. Slant's open. That's DJ Moore. Not a touchdown, but down to the 5. Remember, the clock is funky before the half. Just take off. Oh, I don't see anybody. We're just going to take off with his legs. Will Levis down to the 1-yard line. You fellas know what time it is. Derrick Henry time. Handoff right. It's just too freaking easy. Who in a million years would have thought we'd have a 21-0 lead at halftime, especially with how the first 2 games of the playoffs went. Can't let up though. You know the Ravens can score points fast. I completely forgot we had the ball at halftime too. Unfortunately, we do absolutely nothing with our first possession of the half. Ravens are moving the ball, but we have them to a 3rd and 3 here. Like, obviously, we'd like to hold them to a field goal. It's gonna be tough. Be tough. He's open. Come on. Oh, Lamar's got so much space. Hurt him. Make him fumble. Please make him. No, he's going to score a touchdown, isn't he? Just make the man fumble. Lamar Jackson stresses me the frick out. Come on. Make him fumble. Big hit. He didn't fumble. I would love if we could force a fumble down here. At least we're not letting him in the end zone right now. I guess they're just going to let it right into the 4th quarter. JK. Oh, my gosh. They about got me. 4th and goal. Heading into the 4th quarter. Surely we don't choke a 21-0 lead, right? It's only the Super Bowl on the line. 4th and goal, of course they're going for it. Biggest play of the season right here. Win pretty much in the Super Bowl. Come on, get to him, please. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's go. Let's just chew clock and get the frick out of here. Love it. I don't love that. I don't love that at all. Where did that come from? Derek, we've got to be better. Derek, you know better. Oh, after that incredible goal line stand, this happens. It's so unfortunate. But you know what? Bad things happen, but you can keep living. How you respond to adversity. Little toss. And somehow, we continue to keep them out. God, they're coming out with the heavy hitters here. All over it, baby. All over it. 3rd and goal. Come on, get to him. Lamar Jackson does not know what to do here on the goal line. So many buttons pressed here before the play, dude. I feel like I'm operating a helicopter. Let's end it right here. Let's end it. Come on. He's taking off again. Please get to him. What's Lamar doing? He keeps taking a beeline to the right pylon. Just because I trust Derrick Henry, I'm going to give him the ball back so he can show that's not what he's about. That can't be his last ever potential carry at Nissan Stadium. Wide open. Wide open. Please. On the run. I'm being dumb. Oh no, there's a safety back there. Oh, thankfully, Treylon Burks made the play of my life. That's probably the worst throw of my career. 21-0 though. We're perfectly fine. Don't know how fine I feel after that quick score. Oh god, Justin Tucker kicking the onside kick. Treylon Burks again coming up big with an onside kick recovery, dude. He's just such an all-around goat. Unfortunate thing is the Ravens still have all their timeouts. Oh, dude, this is not good. We need a 1st down, please. I don't want to give the Ravens any chance at all. I don't want to give them any glimmer of hope. Maybe. Yes, what a catch. Oh my god. The youngster just coming out of nowhere to make the biggest play of his career. Now, I'd love to say Derrick Henry's last ever carry at Nissan Stadium would be a touchdown, so we're trying to get there. Derrick Henry, please. Yes. Yes! The last touch of his career in Nissan Stadium will always be remembered as a touchdown, as is freaking rightfully so. The absolute perfect ending to what has been a perfect AFC Championship game. What a just weird ending. It just had to be something like that. But who cares when you're AFC champion, 28-7 the final, and what a time to play the best football of your freaking career. But hopefully, we saved our best football for last because we still have one more game to go. Derrick Henry Masterclass. Now, is it going to be against the Panthers or Cowboys? Like you'd expect the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys got multiple 99 overalls, 6 players over 90, and the Panthers just have 1 player over 90. But man, Bryce Young's like really taking off. They at least have good wide receivers for him now. I mean, overall wise at least. Oh, here we freaking go though, dude. It's going to be Panthers or Cowboys. Judging from those ratings, I would 100% would rather take on the Panthers. And the Panthers actually won! Tennessee Titans versus the Carolina Panthers for the 2026 Super Bowl. Good time for our quarterback to get an upgrade. Bryce Young had the game of his life. I would like to say this is probably going to be the easiest game we've played yet, but I feel like that's going to jinx me, so I'm not. Our first ever Super Bowl press conference, I wonder if it's any different than like the normal press conferences. Same old Super Bowl week. What hard-hitting questions do the reporters have this week? Obviously, a lot of preparation goes into the big game. Can you talk to us about your players and how they've been preparing all week? Like normal, what are we talking about? Quick question about left guard Peter Skoronski. What has he been focused on leading up to the Super Bowl? Probably focused on the pass blocking. We gave up too many sacks this year. Just your simple fundamentals. So Skoronski worked with the O-line coach on pass blocking and it's increased by 1. Let's roll. It's time to go win the biggest game in Tennessee Titan history. Will Levis versus Bryce Young for the Super Bowl. Bowl. Like, who would have ever freaking thought? I hope to God Will Levis is the one that wins the matchup today. We get the ball first this game for a change, and a decent little return here from McNair. Let's set the tone early, William. Start fast with a quick touchdown, please. Would definitely calm my nerves. Well, that was kind of a stinky first play. Burks over the middle. Should be a big play. Be a first down. Not quite. Tajay surely should be able to pick up a Mandingo here. That much more. Play action. Oh no, bad people in my face. Just gonna throw it up and throw it towards the ground. No. Chig at the last second. What a throw. What a catch. We take that. Let's welcome Derrick Henry to his first ever Super Bowl. Third one. Pretty big carry here. Gets the first down. A little bit more. Oh, that's just terrible. How'd that even just happen? DJ Moore back at the end zone. Please, 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 please. Yes! Yes! This dude's hit absolute animal. I gotta watch his back, because if he had both feet in, it's a perfect toe drag. That's crazy. Oh no, booth review. I'm kind of scared now. Please, Alfred, don't ruin my life. Touchdown stands. Let's freaking go. Dude, the Panthers are out here playing dirty. Of course, the Panthers already passed the 50. Oh no. That's going to be a first down, unfortunately. Toss it left. We're all over that one. Let's go. Let's hold him to a field goal here. Maybe even knock him out of field goal range. Come on. Why are they running the ball there? Like, I'm here for it. I mean, if the D-line can get to Bryce one more time, dude, they're out of field goal range. See if our pressure can get there. I mean, it kind of did. And they're actually punting the football. That's actually nuts. Nice cut there from Derrick Henry, showing he still got it. Oh, wide open. DJ Moore, first down and more. Oh, no. Derrick Henry out of the backfield. So much space. The 25 down to the 20. That's going to do it for the first quarter. But, man, I got to say, that's a better start than I ever could have asked for. Literally 3 quarters away from becoming Super Bowl champions for the first time in history. Oh, no. Don't like it. I had a receiver so open, dude. What am I doing? Shake down the seam? He's gonna make the grab. Let's go. Dude, we are locked off freaking right now. Treylon Burks gonna make the grab down at the 1. You know exactly who's coming in here. Derrick Henry in the flesh. Let's make this easy. His first career Super Bowl touchdown. Puts his Titans up 14-0. I have to see if the Panthers have any fight in them. Do we have a chance for another 3-and-out here? Come on. Please. Yes. Honey Badger. Honey Badger. Pick 6. Pick 6, celebrate, touchdown Titans. Dude, where'd that come from? I just knew, dude, when this guy was a free agent, he could add something to our squad. I'm sure so many of you out there was questioning my decision, but guess who had the correct intuition? Fortunately, the Panthers got the ball down here at the goal line. Goal here, though. Keep him out the end zone. Big hit fumble. You know what? Keep the shutout going. Keep the shutout going. Bush. Bush. Bryce Young's catching up. Oh no. Break his tackle. Come on, keep going. What a play. Number 69. Down to the 30-yard line. Dude, I am so happy. Oh man, the youngster defensive tackle we drafted year 1 coming up with the biggest play of his freaking life. Massive hit there. For a second, I thought he was going to take it back, but it is a defensive tackle. I'm telling you, when you play Heisman on College Football 25, all Madden's nothing. Oh, that's a touchdown. Or almost a pick. DJ Moore, what a play! Stay up, big boy! 3rd and 10, dude. I don't want a field goal out of that. Jig underneath. This could potentially be close to a first down. Now, what do I do? Honestly, I think it'd be crazy and go for this. 2 yards. And we got stopped. Ah, it's so unfortunate. We could get the ball right back here, though. Oh, no. Oh, yes. What a play, Roger McCreary. If he catches that, it might be a touchdown. Means we get the ball back again. So even if I just get a field goal here, I'll be happy. Treylon Burks on the post. He's wide open. What? What just happened? I'm so confused. That ball literally went through his hands. Can I actually turn this into a touchdown? Chig down the seam again, please. Bang! 28-0. This is a bloodbath here in Atlanta. I think it's safe to say the Tennessee Titans are well on their way to their first Super Bowl in team history. Like, surely we don't pull Atlanta Falcons and choke this in the second half, right? Oh, what a massive sack. Knocks them all the way out of field goal range, and we get the football back again. One more touchdown, and there's no doubt, right? Play action. We're going to take a shot. Test out Will Levis's arm strength, and he almost cut it off a tip. Chig picks up the first. Oh my gosh, they're leaving DJ Moore wide open. Treylon Burks, end zone, See you later, Panthers. What a dime, what a catch, what a gentleman. It was worth it keeping Traylon Burks the long term. That's just a stinky way for them to score their first touchdown. They had a few garbage time touchdowns, but who cares, dude? Tennessee Titans for the first time, ring me. The Lombardi's coming back to Nashville for the first time ever. Dude, so proud to be the coach to finally get us a trophy. Oh, dude, Titans fans deserve this. They deserve it so badly. And I can't tell you how happy I am that we also got rings for Derrick Henry and Kevin Byard. They deserve to be rewarded for the time they put in with the organization. And I'm so proud I'm the guy that got it done. Dude, I'm so happy. There is no other picture-perfect ending than Derrick Henry retiring a Titan, riding off into the sunset as a Super Bowl champion. These Super Bowl champion Tennessee Titans will go down in history, but unfortunately Will Levis didn't want to lead the beginning of a potential dynasty. He wanted to play in front of the 5 Rams fans in Los Angeles. They didn't sign or draft anyone to replace him. Somehow, the new-look Malik Willis-led Titans made the playoffs at 8-9, which I guess Malik did better than what we could have asked for. Unfortunately, the eventual Super Bowl champion 1 seed Patrick Mahomes were a little bit too much for us. They did actually sign a couple of quarterbacks the next offseason, although I have no idea why. At least we got our first ever freaking X Factor. Team definitely had a stinker the next year, all while Will Levis is over in LA loving life. At least he didn't win him a Super Bowl. Now, a few years later, we did make it to a Super Bowl, but lost and unfortunately never made it back. But I can hold my head up high knowing I retire with 2 conference championships and the only Lombardi in Tennessee Titan history. I did my job. Now hopefully you enjoyed the series, and if you did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. You can click right here to watch another banger Madden 25 episode. Like I said, guys, make sure to subscribe if you haven't, because everybody watching this right now, sub by tonight, we'd hit 10 million subs.